Welcome to the Scene Snobs podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Scene Snobs podcast. We are your hosts. I know I'm dressed like the madman, but I am Mick. And of course, I'm joined, as always, by my buddy, the madman, Casey Plott.
Hey, everybody. It's so great to be here. Super excited. I know it's a little off-putting because I look almost exactly like Mick with a blue shirt. Pretty common, as you will notice within the past 2 years of doing this show. I'm pretty sure 90% of it's with him in a blue shirt.
That makes my eyes pop.
I mean, you pull it off. I get it. The Scene Snobs hat, the first swag, OG swag number one.
The first ever. You're right. You have the first. Like, if this ever becomes a huge thing and it comes down to it and we're in a museum, that hat is going to have to be in a museum as the first swag ever.
Well, it's going to be the thing that we argue about. It's going to be what eventually ends our friendship at 74. It's going to be over this hat.
What will happen is you will die by snapping Thanos out of existence, and then I will have to bestow the hat onto who I feel can pick up the moniker of Scene Snob. And then I'll be an old man because I'll have gone back in time and relived my entire life all over again. But with Peggy Carter, the love of my life this time.
Wait a minute. So I got snapped out of existence?
Well, no, you didn't get snapped out of existence. You did the snapping.
Oh, so I snapped.
You're Iron Man.
I believe that.
So
but then I died. No, I don't like this scenario at all. It's bullhorn. I'm done with it.
Yeah, but you die after like a long, like, fun life.
No, that's not long nor fun. That is unacceptable. No.
Come on, it'd be great.
He was out at like 48 or 52. I don't know. He was young. He was too young. And he was Iron Man. He probably could have lived till he was like 120 at least.
Oh, honestly, yeah. No, that's legit. He could have made it happen. Because look at everything that happened to him. And then, like, take him at the end of Endgame after being in space for weeks, starvation, dehydration, the whole 9 yards, make it back, and still comes back and able to fight and, like, is fine. Like, granted, it took him like 5 years, but I feel like he had the smarts and capabilities to just heal himself from anything.
Yeah, I mean, he already went from palladium poisoning or whatever else he had going on inside of his system. He was able to heal that. I mean, from shrapnel to then, wherever he is now, dead. See, I don't like that circle. That was way too quick a route. He went from shrapnel in the heart to dead. That was way faster than when you just say, like, I don't like it. Nope. Terrible thing.
I'm sorry. You have to die for the hat to be put into the Smithsonian.
No, that is not happening. We could just be great and die of old age.
I will say this. I don't want you to die of a young age, but I'm willing to take that risk.
It sounds like a terrible
That's the end of the sentence. That's where I finish.
I don't think anyone should take that risk. All right. Well, enough of that. We have so many people here.
We have so many people. And before I get to the comments, I want to talk to everybody real quick and just say thank you all for joining us. This is our 2-year anniversary special. The actual anniversary is tomorrow, the 6th. That's when we launched our first episode. And now we are, we're celebrating today because Tuesdays are night, normally 9 p.m. Where is it? 9 p.m. live on Tuesdays. But you can, but tonight we're going extra long just to kind of, visit with friends who are going to come in and talk to us and things like that. So join in for the absurdity and fun. But before we get there, let's see what some of you are saying. And Radio Free Hub City says, congratulations on 2 years, guys. May you celebrate many, many more. Thank you, Radio Free Hub City. We really appreciate that. Chris Sales, hello, guys. I'm not far behind you, Casey. You're going to snap too? Did Casey freeze? Uh-oh, technical difficulties, but that's a beautiful picture, so I'm going to leave it up. All right, Jason Taylor says, hey, boys, how you doing, Jason? Brian Burke says, congrats, much love. Thank you. Appreciate that, sir. Gerard, I'm here. We're so glad you're here, buddy. So it's just me for now, which I'm going to take the graphic down because clearly we don't need it if he's not here. Wow, this is oddly reminiscent. Matthew, thank you, buddy. Congrats, guys. Meeting y'all and being on y'all's podcast at Carolina Fear Fest was amazing. We loved having you, man. And Four Sheets to Win podcast, go check it out. It's a fun show. Let me get him back in here.
Yeah, I'm really happy I got Comcast.
I can tell.
There's like a slight breeze outside, and it's like, whoop, it's going to knock all your lines around. Congratulations, Mountain Living.
Oh, man, that's the sticks, man. Living out in the sticks now.
We'll have to look into that there Starlink.
Oh, yeah. Paul Dunn says Casey looks like he is ready to destroy anyone who tries to roast y'all tonight.
No, I'm done with that. We got the F's out. I'm done with it. We cleared and purged. That's what the wall, the naked wall behind me, it's blank because I am blank. We are done. We are clean. This is a new year. It's a celebration time. So from here on, we'll just build in here and we'll grow for year 3.
You know what? I love it, and it's true. And yeah, Paul, me too. If whoever wants to roast or toast, that's what we said. If you want to come on, roast or toast,
yes,
have fun with us. Join in.
Touch us appropriately or inappropriately. I'm hip. I have consent right here, yo.
But then we get to roast you at the end. So good luck.
Yeah.
Jason Taylor says, "How are y'all doing this evening?" We're doing well, man. We're doing well.
Not as good as you look, Jason.
Oh yeah, with that beard, baby. Congrats on the 2 years. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, man.
Kathleen says, "Hello, gentlemen." Hey, Kathleen. Thanks for joining
Kathleen.
She'll be on the show later. And we are having a staring contest. It's because you blinked out. You blinked out of existence. It's true. The prophecy is fulfilled.
See, that's just terrible timing. Because, biscuits. I guess I do have to blink out. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Like Kathleen was having a discussion. She brought up Weeping Angels last night on Funny Science Fiction podcast. Nah, that's no, That's what happened. I just got Weeping Angel. If that happens again, that's what's going on.
I don't doubt it. I will say this though. You're still Iron Man. So sorry.
I was trying to push to the doctor. I was trying so hard to be like, no, just call me Tennant. Oh, come on.
I don't want to be a dick, but if you were stayed frozen with the picture that was there the entire night, I would have left it because it was a nice picture. Like you had like a nice smile on your face, like you're just looking on. It actually, that's what it was, but just frozen right now.
Just maintain that. That's all we want is just to be that. That way, I'll be perfect for being roasted. I have no problem taking insults then.
I do want everybody to so we're doing costumes throughout the month of October. It's Halloween. We love this time of year. We're doing the Scene Snobs Halloween Horrorfest. And of course, Casey, I think, hit the nail on the head when he said blue shirt, because I do love wearing blue shirts. He's got the Scene Snobs hat on. It works. I want to know what you guys think. Did I pull off Casey well?
Yeah. Did we pull off each other? Did we totally nail it? Because I know I did.
Somebody screenshot this and send it to me. There's a picture. I had to take this picture when we were on in the green room. Mm-hmm. Just and I was doing the graphics down below and such. I needed the back picture of just the two of us so I could line everything up correctly. And I took the screenshot that I took was me looking so depressed. And it was just like me just kind of like, and I'm like, I look like a serial killer. What is happening?
But I mean, that's kind of you behind the scenes.
You know what the messed up part about this is? We have different people coming in at different times to talk to us for about 5 minutes at a time. And I don't know. I forgot the schedule upstairs.
Oh, that's exciting.
And I'm not going to get it. So
you can now.
We're the snobs now, man. That's what the snobs do. We forget things and then just fly.
We just go real fast in any direction.
Little known
fact. Talk a lot and take all the credit.
That's true. Yep. Little known fact about Casey and I, we are actually the Wright brothers. In about 4 years' time, we discover time travel. I lose a lot of weight, by the way. We go back in time and we just build the contraption before airplanes and we fly it on a beach in North Carolina. And these two other guys took credit for it.
And I made sure to ensure the popularity of the name Orville. It was big on that.
That's true. Oh my God. I never put it together. I mean, I knew both of those things, but the Orville.
You're welcome. Yeah.
I never put that together.
Yeah.
that
Orville Wright.
The ship was named after Orville Wright. Yeah. Damn it.
Wow.
I never saw, and like and it's so clear. As soon as you pointed it out, I'm like, yes, clearly makes sense. But for me, I'm like, that whole time, I'm just like, I wonder why they call it the Orville. It's kind of a cool name.
What, Redenbacher?
And it just makes so much sense.
No, I guess they like popcorn out there in the Federation or the Union.
Oh my God. We do have people popping in the green room. I know Alex was first. I forgot what time Alex was supposed to be on. No, I think I gave us like the first 20 minutes just to kind of riff.
Okay, everyone in the green room, if you're supposed to be up first, give us a thumbs up.
Oh, I got the thumbs up from Alex.
Yes.
All right. Kathleen says, I won't fall asleep before then. I hope you better not. You'd better not, or we're going to roast.
We are mildly entertaining, Kathleen. Come on, give us at least 30 minutes.
We'll get there. Congrats on the 2 years, boys. For real love. What you guys do over there is such an inspiration. We know.
No, you're the inspiration, Mike.
Oh,
and every single person who's commenting along, you all, the real MVPs. I mean, I love and appreciate each and every one of you for wanting to hang out with us, and this is awesome. I mean, creative friendships and everything else we're building is just fantastic. I appreciate all y'all. So thank you so much.
I guess
for allowing us to entertain you for a little bit, a couple hours a night, and it's pretty cool.
I guess I agree to an extent, but I would say that I'm the biggest inspiration there is in the podcasting world. So
yeah. I mean, your ego is equal your size.
Hey, listen, I know that I'm at least 24. I'm 24th on the list.
Oh my God.
If you had to have an ego that big,
I would love for you to just wander around. I wish in real life you would printed it out and taped it to your car, like all over, and just highlighted 24. Maybe gotten a wrap that was just the entire list, just blown up to fit your car. Oh, it'd been amazing.
All I know is I'm going to get to a point where year 3 is just going to be the year of the ego.
Dude, what? No.
Yes.
No, that's got to be year 30. Bro, it's too early for the ego.
No.
I am trying so hard to feed this id. You have no idea.
I've worked so hard. I want an ego year.
Not yet. Push it off. Don't know. Jack Burton's hilarious.
No. Year 3 is my ego year. You have to be the humble one. Then year 4 is the detox and rehab year. Then I come back strong in year 5.
No. You missed it. So the ego year, then you have the Blocaine and Bender year.
All right. So year 6 is the Christian-based podcast year.
Correct. That's the welcome home, Mick. And now you've made it. And we're so excited to have you here. He's part of the family now. He's here and he wants to be loved by everybody. It's a pleasure to have him. We do appreciate him. Thank you so much, Mick.
No, I got to top that. So I'm just going to leave it alone. Oh, wait, no. I have a great ego. So I'm just going to say
And so it begins.
I forgot. I have to top it, even if I'm worse at it, and just say it's the best thing I've ever done.
Actually, that's going to be hilarious. Please do that. I would love to see you just run and swing at that football every time, bro.
I want to go to an art museum, like a fancy one.
This is already a terrible idea. Let's go.
I want to put glue on like a newspaper article that just is about nothing or about the economy or some shit.
That's very different things because one is very much a something and the other one is very much a nothing.
I want to smack it onto the wall so it's stuck there. And then I want to sign under the wall, Nick Manhattan, and then just be like Banksy and then walk out. That's all I say. And it makes no sense. It's so stupid.
And then you get a ticket with a fine for having to come clean up.
Or somebody sells that wall for like $17 million.
Definitely not what's going to happen.
That's what's going to happen.
I mean, there's a lot of people on major cities who have all felt that way.
Crap. That is why I watch this show, Casey. Give me the warm and fuzzies. You stay away from her.
No, she's my friend. So is John. I love them.
Jason, thank you for laughing loud. You should do that, Mick. Number 24 ego, laugh out loud. Yep. Year 3 is year of the ego.
No, let's like get top 10, man. Let's break barriers. Let's keep pushing. Let's get better. Let's keep building and be awesome with each other and try to foster this wonderful environment of glorious people. Did you just kick Paul in and Paul out?
Yeah, he had a picture of me on his phone up to the screen, so I just wanted to like put it in and out real fast. I wasn't even.
Wait a minute.
To talk.
Oh, was it such a flash? Was he naked? Were you naked? Only one of those.
He's talking about. There you go. It's me. Yeah. Oh, there you go. I love it. He's out. You're out. You only get a certain amount of time. So, Case, I brought you here today to tell you happy anniversary.
Oh, well, you know what, Mick? Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
It's our 2-year. What is our 2-year anniversary?
October 6th.
No, like what? Not the date. What is the anniversary? The wedding anniversary? Like there's the gold one and the silver one and it's cotton.
That's why I named the name of the episode is F&A Cotton. F&A.
F&A. Pepper needs some new shorts. Cotton.
Wait a second. Jason Taylor, I'll make a list and put you guys at a top 10. I'd better be higher than top 10. Wait, who's on the list?
Oh, and so it begins.
No, ego is fucking happening.
Unfortunately, this is not even begins. It's 8:16 and we're here. Welcome to year 2, everyone. We've already celebrated year 1 and 2, and now whatever the hell he's got going, here we go.
Jason, make a top 10 list of podcasters. Here's your number 1 with a bullet. Us.
Tom Skerritt?
Us. Dallas? No. Maybe. Mm-hmm. I would love Tom Skerritt on our show.
So would I, man. I fucking love
Tom I would just
Skerritt.
call him
Picket
Dallas
Fences was amazing. No, I'd be calling him Viper. Holy shit, Viper's here. As soon as he shows up, I'd have to say that line.
You know what we call him? We're just like, what's up, Picket Fences?
Picket Fences, bro.
And dude, he's just like,
love Picket Fences. And I know he did too, man. They did that show for like 9 years.
I know, but like, can you imagine us just calling him Picket Fences? He'd be so pissed.
I mean, that's rather disrespectful. Hi, Corinne. I don't know why we'd want to have someone on and disrespect them in such a manner.
I'm not. I'm naming his best TV show. Clearly. Well, like if John Ritter came on, I would call him dead. Now that's how you do an awkward pause, Jason Taylor.
Mm-hmm. Held it. Uncomfortable.
You just make your co-host as uncomfortable as possible. Corinne, thank you very much for the happy anniversary.
Yes, thank you, friend. She is responsible for this microphone, actually.
Too soon, Mick. It is not too soon. He died in 2003.
Who, John Ritter? Yeah, no, that's totally acceptable.
And I wish John Ritter was my dad.
Dude, man, if he were the dad from Scrubs, I think it's more realistic. Which is even sadder.
Oh, yeah, he was so good on that show. I don't want him as a dad.
No, not that guy. No.
But like John Ritter, like Jack Tripper grown up. Jack Tripper married.
8 Simple Rules was closer to what I would want from the Ritter dad.
That's Jack Tripper, in my opinion. That's who. That's the type of dad Jack Tripper would have been.
Closer. I guess, you know what, given the age, possibly. Oh, you know what? He did a great job as a dad in Buffy.
Oh, yeah.
He was a robot.
That's very true. Great robot dad.
Kick-ass robot dad.
We need to talk about robot dads at some point.
You know, robot dads deserve their time, too.
It's very true. It's very true. We still have 2 minutes before we bring on our first guest.
That's exciting.
Who is a lovely human being, and I doubt we are going to get roasted.
I doubt nothing. I'm prepared for everything. I did some Sun Tzu up in this mother trucker.
Like, there's certain people when I think about like what good people should look like, he's like one of them. There's not many. Mm-hmm. I would put him in that bracket.
Yeah.
We are not in that bracket.
No, I definitely don't see that in the mirror or right now.
No. Like, I listen, I may not be like in the bracket of good people. I'm in the bracket of great people, but like who doesn't do good things, who doesn't help anybody in any way or become a positive member of society in any way.
I'd rather not look and judge where I am right now. I'd rather just continue to look up and see where I'm going.
See, I may be number 24 in the greatness of podcasting, but I'm number 1 in all your hearts.
I mean, a lot of them have kids. That kind of rules that out right away.
No, they like it's like Mick Manhattan, then their kids, and they have to choose an order for which kids.
People are putting you down as the emergency contact. I mean, he said, "I'm number 1. That's number 1. Got to do it."
I have to pick up everyone.
That's my new ice.
The episode of Any Simple Rules when he dies was brutal. Why'd you have to bring that up, Kathleen? God.
So hard, Kathleen.
God. Why do you do this to us? We were talking about Alive.
I promised myself I wasn't going to do this tonight.
We got James Garner and David Spade off of that. Thank you.
Oh, gosh.
John Renner and Skin Deep would be a cool dad. John Renner and Stay Tuned. Boom. That's the way it goes.
Strong.
All right, let me shut these things off, and then let's get our first guest on here because I love his face, and I want to talk to him about smart stuff.
Yeah.
He's way smarter than I am.
Oh,
Casey has a serious creeper vibe going on tonight. I told you about
Dude,
Shadow on the
I'm
face.
so excited about Shadowface. No, this is really nice, Kathleen. This is, once again, so we have the darkness and the light behind me, and this is all phases that we're going through, coming out of things, into new things, propelling ourselves forward, going into the light. So we're climbing out of the darkness. So yeah, tonight also I feel ugly. So I'm keeping the shadow on.
You're not ugly. God, you're a
stop
good-looking guy. Shut up.
I have a terrible
All
complexion.
right, let's just get to our first guest. All right. From the Today in Space
Makeup
podcast.
people suck.
Which, if you're not listening to the Today in Space podcast, you're an idiot. And that's true.
Seriously.
Because it truly does make you smarter.
Double check your face.
I will say this. Alex from Today in Space. What's going on,
up,
Alex?
Gentlemen? Hello.
Alex, buddy,
How are
it's
you,
great to
sir?
see you.
I'm good, guys. Congratulations. 2 years. That's huge.
Thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
It's a
you
weird.
coming on.
It's a weird anniversary.
Right?
It is.
Yeah. Absolutely. I have to start though. I am from New England, so I can't let you guys off the hook without roasting you to start, because that's how it is. I gotta roast
Good
you
man.
and then show you some love. So
Oh, I feel at home already.
you guys,
Oh.
first of all, you guys do look like each other. It's pretty amazing. I like but damn, this started off dark. You guys talking about Tony Stark being dead? Poor Casey's Tony Stark. What's going on? What's going on here?
Muted us.
I don't know,
so you
he
can
muted
roast
us.
Oh,
us.
did I mute you guys? How
Oh.
did that happen? How did I mute you guys?
His
Can I
power.
reschedule?
So
can I
No. You are.
That was amazing.
I
I love
it.
this already. I just wanted to give you the floor because I love hearing you talk. You're
Well,
amazing.
thank you. I appreciate
You have
it.
like a naturally soothing voice.
Well,
I
thank
mean,
you.
You're
I appreciate it.
definitely, maybe greater than top 24,
Whoa.
but you're close. I'd say
Well, thank you.
26.
I appreciate it. I'm
I
doing
don't-
this weird. I've got like my podcast camera set up, but I'm not like looking at you guys. So like, it's going to be a little weird. I'm sorry.
I don't
It's
care.
all
I
right.
love it.
We're doing the same thing over here. I've got a voyeuristic thing. Mick mentioned earlier. He's like,
There's-
it looks like I'm looking at you podcasting. It's like, right? It's kind of sexy. It's like through a window. It's uncomfortable. It's weird.
Yeah, it makes me question what's going on underneath, and I don't really want to know.
We look like a boy band album.
You know what, Alex? You stick around, and I bet you'll find out what's on underneath.
Is it OnlyFans, Casey?
Listen.
It's the madman.
Is that year
said I
3?
was going
Is that
full Mick.
OnlyFans year?
And yes, it is. That's the thing. Year 3 is the OnlyFans year. The year we make money uncomfortably.
Oh.
No. I want
he's always talking
Patreon
about.
to get
He was
bigger.
always talking about his Manscaped underwear. So maybe I'm wearing the Manscaped boxers and only the Manscaped boxers.
Oh
There you go.
my God. Alex, my friend, we appreciate you coming on tonight. So, talk to us a little bit, because I want to. Anybody watching, I want them to check out your show too, if they haven't already. Tell us a little bit about the show, man.
Sure. So today in space, we are in year 7.
Well, that was our 2-year anniversary first guest. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You're funny. You're funny.
Right?
No.
Right?
No. Yeah. So
Fired up tonight.
it's fucking weird, man. Yeah. Year 7. We've through pure insanity and determination, I'm still here. So, but no, the podcast is about all things space. So, I went to school for aerospace engineering. I promise I can talk. Spent a lot of money doing that, and then realized there really weren't a lot of jobs. Bumped around, and then started the podcast because I just wanted to stay in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it evolved into this crazy thing. I got to meet people like you guys, and it's wild. So we talk about everything that's going on, whether it's like cool sci-fi stuff or even a lot of the stuff we're talking about is what's happening today. So if you really want to get an idea of what's going on in the space industry, I mean, when I started, like, people were asking me, does NASA exist still? So it's come a long way. I don't get as many of those questions anymore, But yeah, we talk about Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos now, the whole billionaire space race. We're diving into that, and I think our niche is talking about stuff. I try and talk about stuff that's interesting to me, and I hope it's interesting to you guys and everybody else. And we've got this cool community going on. You guys are involved. I love hearing what you guys are interested in. You guys always pop in on the live stream, so I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, it's Stay in Space. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You keep me up to date on like what happened. So
honestly, your coverage, man, of the billionaires in space was fantastic. Like there's been so many times where I've been behind on the SpaceX launches, and it's great to be able to be like, oh, Alex has got me. It's awesome.
When our space launches, I watch your show. I don't go over to that.
And thank you. I love seeing you pop on. Yeah, it's just trying to have fun with it, man. That's and I know you guys are doing a lot of the same. You know, you guys talk about stuff that you find interesting, and I think that's where the authenticity comes from. I think that's where, you know, the ego will eventually come in year 3, and then you'll boil off the top and come back around. So I mean, it's, you know, it's a full circle.
We're excited. I can't wait to really lose my shit.
Yeah,
it's going to be great because he's going to be just progressively trying to be bigger, but he won't. And then eventually I'll be the one who'll be like, is there bubbles in this water?
I'm telling you, if I put in this much hard work to be second fiddle, I'll deal with it. I do want to ask, I know we got you for a couple more minutes, and I want to ask you because, you know, we are basically movies on this podcast, space. And Captain Kirk just went into space, correct? Yeah,
it's true. So he is slated to go launch on Jeff Bezos's Blue Origin New Shepard rocket. So I don't know if you guys heard, Jeff Bezos launched recently with his brother, Wally Funk, who was part of the Mercury 13, the first group of women to be trained as astronauts. They trained better and performed better than the men, but they were never allowed to go to space. And so she has been in the FAA and flying stuff the whole time. She got to go up last time. Nice. And Oliver Damon, his 18-year-old kid, his father bought a trip up there, youngest person to go to space. And then now William Shatner, the Captain Kirk of the Enterprise, will be going at the age of 90 up to space. There isn't, if there's someone you're going to give a ride to space to, it's that crew, right? I wish, part of me wishes Leonard Nimoy was still alive so that the two of them could have gone up together. I
wish Nichelle Nichols was in better health. Unfortunately, that's a bummer. Yeah, dementia's rough.
It is.
I do feel though, Captain Kirk officially going to space, and he's an astronaut once you're out there, correct?
So there's a lot of drama going about that.
So where do you fall on that one?
He'll be a rocket man.
It's interesting. The FAA kind of gives the astronaut wings, and that's kind of like the gold standard for what an astronaut is.
The FAA gives those out?
That's my understanding.
My wife works for the FAA. I want wings. not the food kind.
You too, Mary. Hold on.
So, like, the crazy thing is that the industry and like all of space is moving faster than the FAA can really move. Like SpaceX is pushing them to advance way faster with all they're doing down in Boca Chica, Texas with Starship, this crazy thing that could bring 100 people into space at a time. But the astronaut wings there's a stipulation that you need to perform some kind of safety, like advanced safety in space. Like that's how you get your wings. So right now, official NASA astronauts go to the International Space Station. So they're operating something up there when they do that. The trip is mostly automated on the way up there. Mm-hmm. With Blue Origin and Virgin Galactic, they're doing like just the edge of space. There's a line called the Kármán line. That's just like what we consider the edge of space. It's not anything official. It's literally just official. Like it doesn't have any scientific perspective, but it's not as high as the ISS, but it is technically space. So that's where they went last time. That's where Captain Kirk's going to go. But that whole trip is automated. So they're just as passengers basically. So Blue Origin will give them wings.
Now, during that, do they have a burn on reentry as well, hitting that Kármán line, or?
So it's pretty cool. So they go straight up, and then they kind of just float at the top, and that's where they experience the 0G. Just like when you throw a ball up and it hangs up, like that's what they're doing. Is they're just hanging up there for a little while, and then they end up coming back down with gravity. So they have a nice few minutes up there, some room to kind of float around. Not as much as the Inspiration 4 mission with SpaceX that just launched. That Crew Dragon's got a little bit more room. And that has a documentary that's out on Netflix. If you guys haven't seen it,
that's amazing.
I don't think I've cried that much in a long time. It's in good ways. It was really
dreams for me. And remembering my dad never played catch with me. He just threw things at me.
Jeez, we just talking about just weird tangent. We talked about Robin Williams movies the other day. At work today, and we were trying.
He's got so many of them.
Well, yeah, we were talking about Patch Adams came up, and we were trying to think of Jack was the movie we were trying to think of. Because for some reason,
Francis Ford Coppola pretty much retired from because.
So, but both movies were like, oh, both those are really depressing. Like, damn, like
not only
Fisher King. That's a really depressing one.
No, we're going back to Jack. Here's why. Jack is not only depressing because of the content of it. And it's Francis Ford Coppola was so bad in Francis Ford Coppola's life, he pretty much retired for like 20 years.
Oh, Jesus.
But Bill Cosby plays the therapist in that movie.
Oh, man. It's been a long time since I've watched that movie.
Yeah. Dated.
Awkward. But yeah, I don't remember where I was. Netflix documentary Inspiration 4, you should definitely watch that.
Definitely will.
And I'm really surprised that like not more people know about this mission. I think I talked about this on the last episode of the podcast, but like there's just a lot of like upfront negativity to like the whole billionaire space race. And to be honest, I mean, Bezos definitely messed that up for a lot of people. So, but it is what it is. So, so technically he will be a Blue Origin astronaut. And I think what it'll be is there'll be a bunch of these different wings that you'll be able to get as you go to the different companies and potentially do that. So I think that's where it's going. I think the FAA will catch up, but
I think the FAA should make a special, and I'm going to talk to my wife about this and make sure it happens. Not really. That's not how it's going to work. But I am going to not do anything but just hope that they at least give one to William Shatner.
Yeah.
Just at least William Shatner.
I mean, was he the safest captain, though? I mean, even if you take his career as captain of the Enterprise, would you call him a safe captain?
No, never. The best captain, yes.
No, never.
If you play it safe, oh my God, the best captain is clearly Sisko.
Playing it safe can take a second. Like, you can take a beat. Like, and Sisko was a rogue as well. Picard, however, was just well thought out, considerate of everyone, looked at all the options.
Picard is not the best.
Did it the right way, the Federation way.
You can't. All right. I'm bringing Alex back because we need to have this debate for real.
We do.
Oh, we could definitely go into it.
Alex, you will be back for that one for sure.
Absolutely.
We need to have that debate. I do appreciate you coming on.
Thanks, guys. Happy 2-year anniversary. You guys look amazing. And thanks for having me on. Enjoy the rest of your anniversary, and hope you guys make sweet love to each other later.
We will.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, good.
He won't know it, but we will.
Oh, well, this one, that's not.
Right.
Take care, everybody. Thanks again.
Bye, guys. Thanks for having me.
All right, guys. I know we're running a little bit behind. We're going to bring on another, and he's just walking off, but I'm going to tell him to sit back down because I know he can hear me and I see him. We're going to bring on, he is a scene snob. He's jumping on. He's going to come on for a few minutes, talk to us. We love him. You guys love him. One of the hosts of BTB, Mr. Gerard, as I like to say, DeBard LeBon.
Yes, OMG.
Hello, people.
What's up, buddy?
I let my hair grow out because I wanted to show y'all the proper Manscaped grooming techniques after this video.
And you were looking.
We talk more about Manscaped now after they're not our sponsor than we did when they were our sponsor.
I mean, whatever. I use them still.
Then I was using Head and Shoulders shampoo to grow out my luxurious hair.
I love them. Don't get me wrong. I still use them. I still say people should go check them out. But it was a summer contract and it's over. So. And they may be
summer
back.
fling. It was nice.
Maybe if you put us in demand over there, people. All right. Gerard, thank you for coming on, man.
Absolutely.
Are you going to roast us or are you going to toast us?
I'm going to toast you. You guys are absolutely amazing. Amazing in the sense that I've grown in my knowledge and appreciation for not only the actors in front of the camera, but the directors and the writers behind the camera. You guys have, even as a cinephile, I love movies, but you guys have forced me to kind of grow beyond my regular knowledge of film.
That's
So
a truly wonderful compliment. I love that. The fact that you even said like you know your appreciation for like filmmakers behind the camera, like we've helped with that. Like, man, thank you.
That's huge.
I
That's
appreciate
huge.
that.
When being able to give to someone's growth and knowledge, because I mean that's really all we are, is just sponges and machines trying to grow and learn and just continue to build. And the fact that we could be considered part of that for someone that I think is as amazing as you are, Gerard, means the world. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Bro.
You're amazing. Love you, buddy.
And we love you, man.
Best.
You know you are a scene snob through and through. You're one of the crew. So you know we appreciate you always being here and helping us out whenever we need you. And we got to get together soon because I couldn't make it to the paintball, but I definitely want to go do a paintball or an axe throwing soon.
Go check out a movie,
do axe
man.
throwing
There's movies.
Dude, we should go to a Halloween over in Martinsburg.
Yes.
Let's go get scared a little bit.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
All right, I'll message
compliment
you.
number 2.
Oh yeah.
You gave me more horror movies to actually be scared of.
Well, that's amazing.
What are they? Give us a couple.
The Shed, for one.
He's going to be on next week. You want to join us?
So excited.
Sure.
All right, he's going to be on the show next week.
And there was another one that I forgot.
Alex says you look wonderful, Gerard. You do. I like it. You look very Scottish right now. I don't know what's happening.
I know, right? Well, it's almost, I'm getting a Gimli vibe hard.
Yeah.
I had my beard braided just for you guys. It grew in nicely.
I love it. I love it a lot.
It's fantastic.
that.
You look good, boy. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey.
I appreciate it. I think I'm going to soak in this accent for the rest of the interview.
Yeah, really should.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I'm going about the whole time and then fucking about, and then we'll go out to the pub later and have a swag. Like,
Let's go get Brighton.
I was kind of a buck.
I don't do
Or,
it.
you know what? I think Lock, Stock, and 2 Smoking Barrels will be a good night out. So,
Ooh, great.
I'm bloody
baby.
Welsh. That's it. That's all I got. That's as far as I go with my accents. Sometimes if it really kicks in, I can do an Australian and it's pretty good. That's it. Oh, yep.
But my Australian was never that good.
And my axe.
You have my axe. This is going to be a spice fest.
Oh, don't tell the elf. You'll have to touch me.
Oh man. All right, cool. So I'm gonna message you. We're gonna get you on a show with Frank next week. That'll be fun.
And let's do it. Let's look to do a Halloween soon because I want to be scared with y'all.
Yes.
All right, and we'll bring up someone we can all get together and go to a Halloween. Which actually Matt Burns is one of our guests tonight too. So we'll talk about that. But Gerard, thank you, man, for coming on. We love you.
Thank you, Gerard. Love
one of our brothers over here.
Absolutely, gentlemen. Continue to make sure you take care of your luscious manes, and I'll eventually grow in my facial hair at some point to look wonderful as you two.
No, please. This is horrifying. This is a nightmare. This is the worst thing ever. It's just patches. It's like little pieces. It's like like a weird, uncomfortable peat bog. It just doesn't know what it wants to do.
You have
I do have a good chin. I know,
You
but I
do
could have a
need facial
wicked
hair.
fucking stash with big curlies.
I
want
keep the
swirls.
facial hair to hide the multiple chins. So you're good. You don't need facial hair.
No, I don't want to hear it. You can fix that because you can just work out. I can't do anything about this.
A chin?
It's not
a strong chin line?
No, well, my strong chin is fantastic. It makes me feel very Gaston.
Ooh, I like it.
Nobody is as manly as Gaston.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you for that, Gerard. I'll be using that all night. Yes.
You know what? Actually, Kathleen says no mustaches. I say we all grow mustaches.
Then how else am I supposed to offer rides?
It's so true. It's so true, and I love it. Well, Gerard, I do have to kick you out because we have more guests coming on, but I love you. I appreciate you, and I'm going to message you guys. Well, I'll message the 3 of us soon to get it set up for a Halloween.
Absolutely, guys. Be
Nice.
safe.
Bye.
Happy
Love
anniversary.
you, buddy. Thank you.
We have another guest. The poor guy's been waiting. He's supposed to be on
Let's
10
go.
minutes ago, but we're running a little bit behind. And I call him the master of making my edits harder because he smokes cigarettes during the show.
I'm sorry.
I am no longer allowing it. This is live, so it's different. But like when you came on for the bloody summer camp, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll switch this over here. And I was like, no, because the cigarette is like miles different.
Different sizes.
My bad.
I'm like, you're like everybody's worst nightmare on film sets between 1912 and 2000.
I was going to say that's why I found it hilarious because you go back to some of those old movies and like the characters just have different level cigarettes, different like Jimmy Cagney's down here, then up here, then down here. Then it's not lit. Those are the best.
Paul, man, 4 sheets to win. I love the pictures because you put those paintings up on
Sure did.
the other day. They're
Yes,
amazing.
sir. I had a friend at the airport actually drew all these.
Oh wow!
Just gave him some ideas, and he did them all in like a couple hours for me. If you want to follow him on Instagram, it's gage.da.wolf.
That sounds like a lot.
I'll check it out for sure.
All right.
And he does everything. This is the first time he's ever done horror, and I was like, "Bro, you're gonna have all my business from here on out because that's amazing."
Yeah, when you find a good artist that you really like, you stick with it for sure. And that is beautiful artwork right there. What is the black photo? Is that Casey?
This one,
Yeah.
Alfred Hitchcock. It's hard to see. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's
I don't know why you guys are giving me crap about. Okay, that's amazing. First of all, I really did that.
That is
and you guys
amazing.
giving me crap. You guys need to pump the brakes. All right, this is way brighter than the Battle of Winterfell in season 8 of Game of Thrones. All right, so I'm miles ahead of that.
I'll tell you something. You gave him crap about how he could lose weight. You could stop smoking too.
Hey,
And that's
yeah,
coming
you
from
know what?
smoke.
I could, because smoking's fucking disgusting. And people who keep smoking just clearly have problems with themselves that they haven't been able to get past. So maybe they need
Absolutely
to look
right.
deep inside and just stop messing around with cigarettes.
I am 2 years free of not podcasting as a scene snob. I couldn't even say it right. Like I'm 2 years a scene snob on the podcasting, and 3 years a cigarette-free non-smoker. So I love it. I will say this compared to what we were talking about with Casey's lack of lighting. Chris Sales says Casey looks like he's going to do ASMR background podcast. And then Jason Taylor says, in Casey's camera darkness is audition for a Zack Snyder movie.
Dude, I've been trying to get Lex Luthor for years. It's mine, just like Superman.
I love it.
Right?
And then Jason Taylor says, I'm waiting for Superman to start fighting Casey.
We're already there, bro.
Boom, perfect. Tanya Space says, damn the truth bomb, Casey. Truth bombs. Kathleen says, you really got to be compared to season 8 of GOT. You are way better than that. You really want to be? Who said? I didn't say that.
Season 8 of GOT was pretty darn good. I was comparing myself to it, and I still liked it. I don't care. I understand people weren't cool with it, but I was okay with it. Was it as good as everything else we had gotten up to that point? Of course not. Was it a great ending? Absolutely not. But I got enough, and it stopped, so we're good.
There is
That's fair.
one scene in season 8 that the Scene Snobs is like, and that is when Brienne of Tarth gets knighted. That is it. Shut your faces. Don't ever compare us to the bad stuff again. We're number 24 on the greatest podcasts of all time list ever. That's not true.
See, your ego is writing time that your body can't cash. Nope, I'll figure it out. Don't worry, I've got time.
Oh my God, we talked about Viper. You needed to say the line. We needed the line. Alex says, weird. I also started my podcast after the first year of quitting cigarettes.
See, because it gives you something to do as opposed to sitting here and just going, you know what I could be doing.
I do both. Same time.
Cigarette smoking.
I just can't, man. I feel it in my body. I feel it in my soul. Like the other day, I woke up and I went and I thought my elbow was just gonna pop. And you know, when you wake up and you're old and like you're waiting for your pops to happen, and it said quit smoking, asshole. It's like, oh my God, it was terrible. I've never heard of that before.
Transfer the addiction. Transfer the addiction.
Exactly.
That's what I did. Transferred the addiction to Casey. Now I'm just addicted to Casey all the time.
It's very uncomfortable. I mean, I dig it because I'm a huge egomaniac quietly. So like having people fawn over me is absolutely necessary. I actually have roses rose petals for when I walk into my house, so I can just lay them down. Have some songs playing. It's very
What do you
important.
think freshens up those rose petals every day?
Every day, he's there cutting new ones. He's a good man.
No, I pick them. He will love me. He will love me. He will love me. He will fuck
but
me.
see, that's the thing.
He will love
Once you
me.
get past the psycho part of it, it's actually pretty endearing.
Yeah, I mean, it's all hugs from there. It is what it is. We're basically a married couple as it is. I told you that we invent flight. Why would I say plane travel?
I don't know.
Like go plane travel
in the world of Tomorrowland.
So I will tell you, Paul, our next guest has not shown up yet, so you're just going to stay for a while. Once he comes in, then I'll boot you. But
all right, Paul, why don't you go ahead? What are you going to do? You going to say nice stuff, or you want to poop on us?
I only got one thing to poop on, and it's sad because that's it. But I don't wear earbuds when the plane's coming in at the airport, and the reason why is because every time I listen to you, I have to hear you clear. So that's it. It's my only roast. I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, that's brutal, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it because we're loud?
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. That works. I don't know. I got nothing. I have nothing but love for you guys. You guys.
No, I love it. I got nothing but love for you, man. Meeting you at Carolina Fear Fest was a highlight.
It really was. You and Matt, you guys were great guys. We loved having you on.
And you guys even off the podcast, I know I don't know if everyone talks to you quite as much as I probably bother you guys, but you guys are just genuine people. Who you are on your podcast is who you are in real life. And I respect that. I really enjoy that because you guys aren't just faces and voices where it's like, I bet they're assholes off camera. You guys are through and through the same great human being. With all the hardships both of you had to go through in the last couple of months, it's been amazing how you guys have still been able to bring joy to me as a listener, and I'm sure everybody else. Because going through hardships sucks, but it speaks really highly of both of your characters that you guys are still able to raise people up and find joy in life and just do good things. And,
Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
God damn it.
Thanks,
that was
Paul.
not what I was going for.
That was really fucking sweet. I appreciate
I know,
you.
it was
Don't
so
mind
sweet. I'm
dickhead
trying
over
to play
here
it
just
off.
being a fucking asshat.
I can be a dickhead if I want to be a dickhead.
I know the jersey's strong, bro. I feel it.
I love it. No, I don't do well with compliments. So shut up. Let me be a dick. That's how I handle compliments. I don't like compliments. I don't like. That's like, shut up.
Sorry.
Dude.
No, you're good, Paul. I'm not telling you.
And also, I'm sorry, Alex just dropped a wicked one that he's looking forward to the year of the 3-go.
That's pretty cool.
Every day.
Right?
I'm gonna do mix. I don't know. I'll think of something.
3-gonomics?
I can't come up with every title right off the top of
The
my head.
3-gonomics.
No, that's perfect. That is. Oh, can't see me. Five finger shuffle. Much love to you guys. Happy anniversary and many more. Thank you very much, Alex. We appreciate it, brother. We do have our next guest popping in. We're gonna bring him on in a couple minutes. Paul, man, tell us what you got going on with yourself.
Right now, it's just mainly work. I was able to order some Kimball's cookies that I'm looking forward to getting at the end of the month.
Oh, sweet.
So I'll definitely want to talk to you guys about that after I get to taste them and see them because I'm super excited about it.
Yes.
Nice. And that's awesome.
Detailing for North Carolina is kind of slowed down right now just because it's been rainy for the past 8 days, and now it's going to be rainy the next 5. So not much detailing, but it's still going good. The main job's still going great, so I can't complain too bad.
The detailing, man, it looks awesome. You put up the pictures, and I'm like, Jesus.
And I will say, I know you guys have a lot of people in Virginia, and you guys yourself from Virginia. If I get more than 2 cars for one customer, I will drive any distance within the state.
We're going to have a Paul Dunn detailing Get It Done rally in Winchester, Virginia. Calling it now.
I've
Scene
always
Snobs
wanted.
and the Snobbit.
I love the Snobbit, by the way. I've always wanted to do a rally, but of the non-racist variety. So a Paul Dunn rally would be a good one.
There you go.
I'm all for it. Gerard says Kimball's cookies are amazing.
They are amazing.
I know.
I just had one of them. Dude, River and I had the pumpkin spice ones. Get out of here. They were amazing.
Dang, she got pumpkin
Good.
spice. I might have to
player, they were no joke.
Yeah,
what was I going to tell you guys? Your first episode. So I finally got to listen to your first episode. I like how you guys are still the same. You've grown a lot as a podcast, but you guys still kept your humor. You're still absolutely obsessed with Star Trek. And it's fun listening to your guys' excitement about certain movies, because I'm still waiting to hear what you guys thought of Gemini Man after you saw it, because you guys were excited for the trailer. And now I'm ready to get to the episode where you guys are like,
oh my God. We did talk about the trailer, and I've never seen the movie.
Yeah.
You never saw it?
No, I never would. That shows you. That shows you.
We're terrible.
That is terrible.
Paul, I'm going to commit to this. We are like we are on screen is off screen. So we forget a lot of shit in real life and on here. So
it's always talking. And that's the thing. Like, and again, like, remember, Casey and I have been doing this together for
uncomfortably
8
long.
years.
Yeah, you and I together 8.
Mm-hmm. Before then, like, I guested on his show a couple of times, but like consistently, we've been doing this for like 8 years now together. And 2013, so that'll be 8, right? Yeah. So, and I don't think we've ever missed. I think it's always been like this.
Yeah, I mean,
and it's like this off camera.
It was a little different because back in the day, I was playing the straight guy on the old show, and you were the funny zinger. So it was a different roles. It was very weird. I was always in like, had to be straight guy, ready to like, controlling everything, make sure we're on point. Now I'm like, hey, what are we doing? Cool. Need me to make it funny? Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Like, disconnect the internet. Let me freeze for a minute.
Yep.
Casey's one of those guys that can switch it up for sure. But Paul, man, I appreciate you coming on, brother, and joining us again. We're gonna have a couple more maybe fun reviews to put out this month if you're up for it.
Absolutely.
Sweet. All right. I'm gonna kick you off though, because we have another guest coming on. He's one of our first guests on the show in Scene Snobs, Mr. Matt Anderson. So I'm going to bring him on in just a second. But Paul, thank you so much again for coming on.
Thank you guys.
We love you, buddy.
You guys.
You're our Snobbit. You are our mascot now.
The Snobbit.
Yes.
Next year, Paul will be added to that big picture.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Love you, buddy. Thank you again for joining us.
Man.
Be well.
See you guys later.
And let's bring on Mr. Matt Anderson from Key 13 Films. What's going on, buddy?
Matt Anderson, what's up?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good, man. Thank you for joining us, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Thrilled to be here on the 2-year anniversary, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
2-year anniversary. How the heck did you guys make it to 2 years? I'm still trying to figure that one out. I just heard you don't like compliments, so if you want, I can just sit there and insult you all the way through this.
Fire away, please.
Right, please, we love it.
I'll take it.
All right, here's the first one. How in the hell did you guys get on one of the most listened to podcast lists? How much money did you actually have to pay these people to actually get on that list?
It's more like what he said. That's basically what it was. Why do you think I hired Casey?
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Casey is the dynamic portion of this duo. So if you didn't have Casey, nobody would watch this crap.
I truly believe that.
I know, I'm kidding, because you guys have been nothing but supportive of Key 13 Film Partners. We are celebrating our 2-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
On November 13th, thus the 13. So we'll be celebrating our 2-year anniversary. So you started this around right before we started this. So we were absolutely thrilled to be one of your early guests. And, during that time period, I mean, Serious Profession is done. We've wrapped filming last week. We did the teaser for Heavy Duty Man for Cinephoto Studios, which is from what I can tell, the world's first true fatsploitation film. And just to clarify, we are not making fun of fat people. As a matter of fact, the hero is a heavy-duty man himself, and he takes his revenge on all the skinny people like Casey over there.
Yeah, screw guys like me.
this is one where the hero is a big guy. It's Jeremy Ogre Amos. We all know him. So he is heavy duty man, along with Scotty McCoy, who plays the before version, and then Jeremy's the after version. So we've done that. Of course, we released our second short film, Paralyzed, and as a treat to just let you guys know that we are currently working on the third and final installment of the Hoodie storyline. And it's going to be about a 45 to 50-minute feature. And then we're going to put the other 2 episodes together and put it in one big movie.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
So that is like the official big announcement right here on the 2-year anniversary of the Scene Snobs.
Woohoo!
So,
You heard it, folks. Keith 13 coming up with big stuff.
yeah. So we are currently working on. We got the treatment done. We're currently working on writing the script. And then it's after we've got a whole bunch of other projects coming out, which I can't really talk about yet because until they're finalized, I'm not exactly sure what's going to come next. But we are getting ready to do our show Terribly Awful, which you had us on for that. Terribly Awful, for don't you know, it's not a podcast, it's a YouTube show, but it's where we make fun of really bad movies. And then we had Mick on last year, saying he can't make it this year, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could, man.
Yeah, but it was hilarious. Casey, when we do season 5, we can see if we can get you on there as well.
Absolutely. I'd love to, man. That sounds great.
We got that coming up on October 31st, and then we do Heavy Duty Man, and then after that, we'll keep you guys informed. So
absolutely.
Know it, man. And we're here. We're happy to help and promote for you guys and stuff like that. You guys have been around since the beginning. We appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I appreciate you guys, and really, I enjoy your shows. I catch it when I can. I was here for Star Trek, Star Trek week last year. Shame again you couldn't do it this year. I would have loved to come back. I'm still jealous of Ariel's gift, even though I love my gift or my prize. I'm still jealous of hers.
We battled well, Matt. We battled.
Yes.
I am fully open. It does not have to be Star Trek week for me to do a Star Trek trivia show. I will do one, 100%.
Well, I've done the Star Trek. I'm waiting for somebody to do something anime related. Of course, that may be me trying to gild the lily because I'll probably massacre just about anybody on that one. And yes, that is a bold boast, but it is a true boast.
I'm so excited knowing that there are 2 people right now in the chat comments going, "What?" Like they're ready. They're ready.
Oh yeah.
But again, I'm sorry, I don't mean to hog it. You know me, I'm a big scene snob hog here.
Hog away, sir.
I'll hog your show. I'll take your show away from you just to talk about 13.
Listen, I can't because we have other guests coming, but let me tell you something.
Yeah.
We made it to number 24 because of our guests and our awesome supporters. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah.
He got it right. Oddly enough, his ego was right once.
Yes. And,
my ego covers everybody that loves us and loves me and shows me love.
Yeah. Well, I got nothing but mad love for the both of you, for the Scene Snobs, for the showcase, for all the times that you've had us on. I actually always, after the show is over, I always feel a little pang of loss because it means that it's over and I don't get to do another one until I got something good to get, good to share with you. So, I'm glad you guys are doing what you do. Again, really congratulations on making number 24 on that list. That's impressive. And it's well-deserved honors. And I know full well that you guys are going to continue to kill it week after week, year after year. I'm looking forward to the 5-year anniversary, the 10-year anniversary, and so forth.
Absolutely. As with Keith 13 as well. With Keith 13 as well. Keep pushing forward. And don't forget, Matt, you can always kill the Scene Snobs.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, and I do know that somebody's looking for some voice work, so keep an eye on that inbox there, Madman.
Eyes
So-
always open,
Uh-oh.
brother. Eyes always open, Matt. I appreciate you. Thank you so
Matt,
much,
thank
man.
you so
Thank
much,
you.
man.
Kind
Really
words.
appreciate
Just
you.
an
You
awesome
were
dude,
awesome.
and I can't wait for us to battle again.
You know what?
Absolutely.
Let me put something. I'm not going to announce it here or anything, but let me put something in the works. I have an idea for something anime, so
Okay,
I'll reach out to you.
please do.
But thank you so much for coming on, man. Love having you on, and yeah, just man, congratulations on 2 years yourselves. I mean,
Heck yeah.
it's truly an awesome feat. You've put together more in 2 years as filmmakers than some filmmakers do their entire lives.
Well, thank you.
True.
Appreciate that. But I couldn't do it without Craig Rosenthal, Tom Toohey, and every single actor, filmmaker, cinematographer, everyone who's ever worked with us on a Key 13 film project. And of course, you guys as well could not be here on this show celebrating your 2 years if it hadn't been for all your support and all their support. So, it takes a village, as they say, and I'm
sir.
in the best village of all time. But again, still, really, how much did you guys pay to get on that list? I'm just
Casey got on the list, and then I had to pay to get on the list.
ah,
How that worked.
They put my
That
name
makes
on, and they were
sense.
like the scene snob, and I was like, no, guys, there's another guy.
There's two.
Who's
There's
that?
two.
There's two.
Yeah.
How do you miss him? That's what he was saying to him. He's like, "How did you miss this guy?
Seriously,
He's
I was
clearly
like,
the dragon
come
that
on.
sits next
Have
to
you
me."
seen us next to each other? Like, wow.
All right. Well, you guys have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of the celebration. And
We will.
again, thank you for letting me come and celebrate with you guys tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
man.
brother. I
We
appreciate you, man.
man.
Take care. Well, it's been an eventful night, and we have two guests waiting in the green room.
Bring
I
them
said
on. Let's do this
end it
thing.
here, end it on top.
Nope.
Nope.
We're going, buddy.
Well, Matt
We're going.
Damon them.
Yo, man, that's not fair. And also, and a quick shout out to High Radar.
Yes, I
Does in
saw
there.
that. Totally. What's going on?
And
right now?
Hi, Tim.
Totally.
Yes. No one
Yeah,
was ready for
started
Pirate
at
Thing.
8. You're Cotton. We're gonna send
Cotton.
few tips to everybody. And Tim says, I was not adequately prepared for Pirate Mick. That's not Pirate Mick. I'm a madman. I'm Casey.
Yeah, he's Madman Mick. Triple M.
They didn't list my name with Tim for number 65.
No, they did not.
You're
They did
on
not.
the list in our heart.
No, we knew it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, well, it was and. I ended it already. Like, it couldn't not be. Like,
You were
there's
on
no
that
way there
list.
could be a Scene Snobs without the Scene Snob. Like, literally couldn't be the guy. And there's no way they could have funny science fiction without the funny
Kathleen, you were on that list in spirit, mind, soul, way back behind us. But up front. Thankfully, they'll be guests tonight. That's why I did it. I did it because they're going to be guests. We're going to have fun with it. But I want to bring on Podcaster of the Year, our good buddy, very funny man, and has a great show, Mr. Jeff Dwoskin.
What is Jeff
What's
up, boys? How you doing?
How you doing, buddy?
How are you?
Good, man. Thanks for joining in, buddy.
Good to be here.
I want to say, okay, so if you haven't checked it out, then you are way behind, and you should, because he has a great interview show called The Jeff Dwoskin Show, live from Detroit, The Jeff Dwoskin Show. And also on Wednesday nights, he has a live show called Crossing the Streams, which is very fun, binge-happy show over there.
It is
Thank
convincingly enjoyable.
Yes, I love it. So actually, I found it was because of you guys that I have fallen in love with and completely binged Only Murders in the Building.
Yeah, it's good. Did you watch? Are you caught up?
I think today comes out a new episode. I did not see today's.
Yes, but you saw last week's.
Yes,
from
I did see. Yeah,
the deaf character's point of view. That was so good. So good.
It's such a great show, and you said something that really caught me with it when you were talking about, because it's about podcast and their characters doing that and how easy certain things come along in the podcasting universe, and it's like not really how that works, but okay. And that's where I was like, I need to watch this. It was more intrigue at first, but then after the first episode, it was just like, I'm hooked.
Today's episode's really good. It's funny. I heard them interview. So the whole thing is they're doing a true crime podcast because there was a murder in their building, and it's interesting. Heard them interviewed, and podcasts. It wasn't as big a thing when they were conceptualized, because keep in mind, like when they come up with these ideas, right? It could have been 2 years ago when they came up with the idea. So it's like, it's really kind of like happened at the right time, right? It's kind of slid in just as podcasts. I think it's kind of booming a bit. So I know. Anyway, it's a great show. Everyone's really great.
I can't wait to actually finally sink my teeth into it. But once again, you guys convinced me of that one. I'm still working on Money Heist. This is Crossing the Streams convinced me on Money Heist, so I'm there.
It is, a weekly show about all the shows to stream. It's putting me way.
We're possibly going to be changing the name of it soon, and because we might start pushing it to a podcast. But and there's too many Crossing the Stream podcasts. So I'm going to have to change the name. But it's interesting. We're syncing up now. I'm streaming it through Fireside while we're doing it live via StreamYard, and so that way people on Fireside can I can bring them on stage on Fireside, and they can actually talk to all of us, and we can talk to the people on Fireside app. It's kind of cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I heard that the last week. It was awesome. It was it's like revolutionary. It's like, oh my goodness, it's like one of those telephone things. It's wild.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
that's smart, man, and that's a good show for it. So I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, it's what can you give us a sneak peek to what tomorrow is going to bring?
I think tomorrow we're talking about the Sopranos movie, and we're talking about what are we talking about? Hang on, I'll tell you. The new Chappelle special we're going to cover. And then there's another one. What would it? Oh, the greatest party. One of the Fire Festival documentaries.
I love that. Yes, those were so much fun to watch. I love that. Just that nightmare debacle was a delight. Yeah.
And I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to also throw in there. There's a documentary called Three Perfect Strangers. It's about it was kind of a big indie film like a year or so ago. It was about 3 triplets, Jewish triplets, and they were separated at birth purposely and then monitored. And it was part of this huge study. And then by complete accident, they all found each other late in life. They were like, hey, you look just like or like they would 2 of them I think ended up at the same school. And then they found the third one. And it's a fascinating documentary.
Somebody separated them on purpose?
Yeah, it was like this whole like study. I think they had done it to other triplets and twins as well.
Weird. So, truly a horrifying society.
I think it was the whole concept of nature versus nurture.
Right, yeah, exactly. See how they all wind up growing up. I don't know. Mengele wrote some good shit about that.
So let's talk about something. Well, first of all, happy 2 years. It's
thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, just so everyone listening. I mean, don't take that for granted. I mean, most people don't make it past 7 episodes of anything, let alone what number episode is this?
We are number 80 something, 88, 89. I'm not even 100% sure. I'll tell you the truth. I meant to look it up before we did this, and I was just like,
cool. Well, anyway, so I took the liberty, if you don't mind, of finding some things that a normal 2-year-old should be able to do. So I figured I'd rattle off a few, and maybe you can just see if you're in line developmentally. Now, this is just someone's opinion. So if you can't, for example, the first one, stand on your tippy toes, which is what a normal 2-year-old can do, you don't feel bad. I mean, eventually you'll be able to do that. So
right.
Kicking a ball. I know Mick can't do that. Starting to run, carrying a large toy or several toys while walking. These are all amazing things you guys should be able to do now that you're 2 years old.
Nailed that one.
Down stairs while holding on to something. Up and down on furniture without help. This is amazing. All new podcasters, this is the kind of stuff you can strive for.
They can look forward to these.
As you reach 2 years old. But
am I not an effective 2-year-old? Because I can't do any of this. Am I not a good toddler?
Your decline backwards went real quick. Some people wait till 80. You're like, nah, well, fuck it. 40,
well,
we're
granted,
done.
A lot of those are due to knee issues directly affected by giant fat belly issues.
Well, some of it. Speaking of, I think you look great, and don't body shame yourself. But here's a few more that might be more relevant to your podcast. Point to things or pictures when they are named. I think you guys you guys nail that weekly almost.
Do we?
Casey.
I don't know. I don't know.
And I recognize you in the dark.
Finger.
Play simple make-believe games.
I love that.
Copy others, especially children or adults. Oh, copying others. That's me, actually. Never mind. Okay.
So you said you wanted to pick out a name for your.
I have a name. I'm just waiting to get a logo and stuff. I think I came up with a good name for it. So and you have to sit there and you have to look at an Apple and type in the name, to make sure.
Yeah.
There's so many clever names that people do, but like 10 other people have it, and that's the worst thing you can do. I do want to take a second though and thank Casey for his amazing voice work on my latest podcast episode 74. So we had this little bet. I had this idea. Eric Peterson's my guest. He's Kevin from Kevin Can Go Fuck Himself on AMC, which is another great show if you haven't watched it. But he also was a Broadway star. He got his start in Broadway, and he was Shrek. And we talk a lot about him being Shrek. And I'll post it. It's amazing. Like literally transformed him into Shrek. So I came with this idea that the real Shrek would call into the show. This is where Casey comes in, right? And he's like, calls in and he's looking for Eric because Eric, as Shrek, ran up credit card bills and stuff like that. So Casey kind of ran with it and added in a bunch of other voices as well, like Lord Farquaad and Gingy and the Three Blind Mice and Puss in Boots. And so
a couple of them. Well, thank you, Jeff. I really appreciate you for the opportunity for that, man. It means the world being able to work with you. And I really, anytime I can, do something fun and add to the show, man, I'm all about it. I love it. It's just a blast.
I
love doing those characters.
It was fun. And then if you stay to the end of the podcast, like literally after the theme song, I just threw another one on there that he did.
Oh,
I just thought it was fun.
All right.
I love that. Thank you. It was actually, and it was funny too, because that was the better of the two that I gave you for that finale character. And I was definitely like, I felt like I nailed that one. I was like, that's Antonio Banderas is all get out, man. That was.
Was it? It's. I thought the phrasing of the other one just fit in with the other thing, and I loved them both. And so, and then if you want to dive into episode 50 of my podcast, which is the Burt Ward episode, I'm sure everyone listening would want to hear that one. But
of course, Robin,
the Casey did voices in that one too. And there's like I was celebrating my 50th. So there was a party going on. I walk in, he does all these celebrity voices. And then at the end of after the interview, I go back into the party and there's a bunch more voices. So it's that one's really great too. I love them both.
I appreciate it, man. I would happily keep doing it, man. It's been awesome. And then growing the connection, building the connection with you has been fantastic during these couple of years. So I really appreciate it. It's been awesome getting to know you and working with you. And hopefully we just keep getting to do that and more in the future.
Likewise.
Sure, man. Yeah, thank you, Jeff. We really appreciate you coming on tonight and being a part of this and a special event for us. So, we love spending it with great people, and you are definitely one of those.
Yes,
thank you. You guys are awesome. Happy 2 years, and I'll see you in 3 years.
All right,
thank you very much, sir. If we all survive the 3 go, let's not.
We will not, Casey. I'm telling you.
No, we won't.
All right, Jeff. You guys can catch Jeff. The Live from Detroit, the Jeff Dwoskin Show is every week. It comes out Monday night. It's like Monday morning at midnight. So Sunday night, Monday morning.
At jeffisfunny.com.
Is it midnight? Midnight's like one of the most confusing
midnight,
things.
I get the alert. From your show.
Oh, no, I'm just saying. But like a lot of times people get confused. Like if they say like, oh, tonight at midnight, Tonight at midnight is Wednesday, not Tuesday.
True.
Right. So is it really tonight or is it this morning?
It's
On
tomorrow
Wednesday.
morning
Right.
at midnight. No, it's confusing because like I used to work for a promotion company and they would screw that up all the time. They'd say, "Oh, midnight on the 5th," and they think the 5th was included, but it actually ended the first second of the 5th, right?
Yep.
So it's a confusing construct.
It works for me, man. It starts the week
because
off right.
time is a river.
But if you think about New Year's Eve, and you flash forward to New Year's Eve, when it becomes midnight, it's the next day.
Correct.
Very true.
Right. I know.
Well, thank you, Jeff. Now we've gotten
Everyone's
science
brains just
lessons.
got
We've got
bigger.
philosophy lessons.
I have one more about quarter after and not being 25 after.
It's only 15.
Yeah.
Best outro at. That was the one.
Oh my god, Jeff! Thanks for joining in, man. We
I love
appreciate
Jeff,
you,
man.
brother.
That was amazing. Thank you, Jeff.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah, well, it's a good anniversary show so
This
far.
has
We
been
got
going
somebody
well.
in the
It's been
green
going
room.
well. I was expecting more roasts. I was expecting more people to have some things to hammer on us about, but
They like us. They really like us.
what did we do wrong?
I think we're just genuinely likable people.
Well, I mean, I know I am, but you?
Well, yeah. So you're roasting now, so it's just you're gonna be mean. I mean, it's our anniversary, but you're just gonna be mean like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, it's past my normal time. Maybe I'm a little surly. Maybe I got a little grump in my butt.
Past your normal time. This is literally the
We're
beginning of our show.
We're at
every
an
week.
hour and 15 minutes. What do you think I do? 8-hour shows, Mick?
No, but every week we do. This is the first 15 minutes of our show. This is normal time.
No, I know
if
that is
anything.
true. I was trying to sound grumpy and outrageous, but I'm fine.
We do have a guest here, and I want to bring him on because he's
Who?
been patiently waiting for a
Well,
while.
then hurry up already. What are you doing?
I'm kind of building
Stop
up the
being
introduction.
rude.
From Columbus, Ohio, the man, the myth, the legend, the Jason Saylor. Welcome to the show.
What's up, guys? I'm still trying to find Casey in this video. Like, I can't see him at all.
Look,
He
man,
you should just put up a photo of himself. You can
it's
see him
because I
better.
have this sepia tone thing going on, all right? So it's like I'm trying to work my Snyder-esque isms. Bruh.
Yeah, but even Snyder has more light than that.
Not much. Nope, I'm pretty sure this is in fact his scale. I think I found it. I think
I gotta
nailed it.
congratulate you guys. Big year. Number 24 on the top podcast of all time. I can't remember what number I am.
I don't know.
61?
I don't look past 24.
No, he really doesn't. He got lost. He's still been there. He didn't even know there was anything under it.
No, that's actually not true. I knew where Howard Stern was, and you know where Howard Stern is?
He doesn't even do podcasts.
Behind it's webs, but it's not the best webcast. It's 75 best web shows.
He doesn't do a web show either.
Yes, he does.
Technically, he does.
Kind
Technically,
of.
he takes
Technically,
he
he's
takes
on
a
internet
chunk of
streaming
his serious
show.
show. He just takes a chunk of it and then goes boop. There you go.
Yeah, I'm just
What
saying.
the-
He shouldn't
Don't
be
get
on
mad because he's ahead of you. Because you know who you should be mad at?
I'm not
Club
mad that he's
Van
ahead of me. I love Howard Stern. Just like I love you guys. You guys keep me up
No,
past my
love you, buddy.
bedtime every Tuesday. Mick
You
thinks
know
I
what?
go away before the end of the show. I don't. I'm sitting there like this. Oh, I just gotta make it a little longer. I'm so
My
tired.
That's actually the way I envision you too. I'm always like, I know Jason's still there. He's just holding on. He's like, I see you.
I'm
See,
usually
that's
just
where
I'm-
you're wrong, Casey. Once he stops talking, I know he went to bed.
no, it's just me whacking off to you guys. That's why I stopped typing.
I'm all right with it too.
That's
Hey,
why
man.
he's so sully about you being in the dark this week.
Well, yeah, because he can't get a proper 5-knuckle shuffle when I'm this dark. I get it. I understand. It's
Why do you
difficult when
think
you
I've
can't
been
see the contours of my jawline.
Why do you think I've been so bright for years?
So
Right.
you can masturbate to yourself.
I see. I can't tell if
No,
Casey's
other
supposed to be-
people masturbate to me. I don't know why you're being so surly.
Casey's
you
supposed
dick.
to be
It's our
Mick.
2-year
but you
anniversary.
can't see Casey's eyebrows for him to fully be Mick.
Well, he's dressed up that way. It's Halloween. He doesn't actually have
All
to
right.
be me.
There
I
we go.
don't
See, if I
actually
prop
look
the
like
hat up
Casey.
there, is that better?
Yeah, I can
Can
see
we
the
see my
eyebrows
face
a
a
little
little
bit.
more? All right.
A little bit more.
No, put it down. I'm fine with the dark.
Yeah. No, you're fine in the dark, Casey.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
And hell is for children, Jason. What? It's a song by Pat Benatar, Mick.
Yep.
Yeah. Awkward
That's what it
silence.
was. That was a song reference.
Yeah.
So
And
Kathleen
Wu-Tang is
said
for
you're
the
number
children,
71.
too.
So somebody else is being a little egotistical at the moment.
Well, first
I
off,
think-
Kathleen, this is what happened. They wanted to put you at number 1, but then they realized Tim was on your show. So then they're like, all right, Tim is on the show. We'd probably put Tim at like 1,000. And they're like, so we're going to even it out. We're going to put him at 66, but we're just going to list Tim's name because it's not fair. Because once people go to the show, they're going to know Tim's already there. And then Kathleen's going to be there. That's the reason they're going to keep watching. Right, guys?
You do not
No,
shoot
no,
that
no,
much.
no, no,
You
no.
do
Don't
not
right
shoot
guys
that much
us.
flack
Don't right
on
us.
my show, sir. If you're gonna fill the air with that much hot iron, you just get right out of here. This
Here,
ain't
I will tell you what.
WWE2. We ain't trying to knock out any herms up
Casey.
the sky.
One of my
No.
favorite
Listen.
things to come out of the Scene Snobs network was my fake rivalry with Tim. It's been fantastic.
No, it is wonderful.
Fake. That was not fake. And here's what we're going to do. We are going, Casey and I are going to go get a cup of coffee. You and Tim hash it out.
Hi, Tim. I love you, buddy.
It's Tom. Get it right.
Tom, that's right. See, we have,
Wait, Tom from the famous Facebook? Or no, Facebook, MySpace?
dude, I met Tim in person a few weeks ago, and I expected a Danny DeVito type guy to show up, and Tim is this like tall, like muscular guy.
Yeah, muscular. That's what I am.
Well,
Tall,
you
white,
can't
and
tell
chubby
from
is
his
more like
mighty
it, but-
forehead. Look at that. Look at that sexy
Well, his
forehead.
arms are huge. Is
Meow.
what I mean.
Mm.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
not a Danny DeVito type.
You know, I gotta
No,
say,
I'm
not.
this is
That's
probably
all
the sexiest group of podcasters I know.
No,
Just everybody in
No.
the comments, everybody who's been through
No.
the show tonight.
no,
Digging it.
no, no. Now it is.
Yeah. Boom.
Hi.
Boom.
Hey, listen, I'll bring you guys on a little bit early. Let's do a
love
little.
it.
Let's do a little
Why not?
Matthew
That's
McConaughey
fine.
moment.
I'm used to Tim trying to stand in my shadow.
Well, I
Get
have
in
to
your
crouch
shadow.
down to do that.
Wait, what? Do you mean
Wait
you
down.
mean Tim casting a shadow over you?
No,
Exactly.
that's Kathleen.
That's probably
Kathleen
more
is
like it.
above all of us in podcasting. What's that, Tim?
So
Yeah.
I said that's probably more like it. I'm 6'3". You're like what? 5'2"?
5'8"? I'm 5'8".
5'8". Same
You
thing.
are not. You're shorter than me.
You are tall. I expected you to be a little shorter, but that was it. You pretty much look the same.
It was a legitimate game. On our way to Monroe, John and I are like, okay, so we're guessing the heights of the three geeks.
Were you
And
guys
we
close?
knew Jason was the short one.
Am I the short one? I guess out of the people that was there, I'm the short one. I think Justin's slightly shorter than I am.
And Tim also has a specter in his home.
I know. I just
Yeah, they're not in their. They're
Was
not in
this
their
surly
usual
teenager?
studio. It's weird.
Yes, that
I
was
feel like
my,
Justin
that
would
was
be bigger than everybody.
my daughter.
Sweet.
I feel like
Justin
Justin's
is-
bigger than everyone.
He's bigger, but I don't know about taller.
that was
She's
Tim's
close.
daughter.
Him and I are
my
close.
daughter.
Oh, he's
a
baby. Hello.
Let's see if funny science fiction can
Illusion.
see Casey. You guys know where Casey is?
No, he's hiding.
We can just see the outline of his hat.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a dark shadow looming over him.
See, I could have done that, but I decided to test out my brand new ring light instead.
5'8"
Well, it
is
looks
essentially
fantastic because you look
5'2".
fantastic, as opposed to
Oh,
some of
I-
us who need to live where the heart of dark men live. In the
Stamp
shadow.
says 5'8" is essentially 5'2".
If you're a
5'8"
dude, I can
5'2".
see that. 5'8" as a girl is like essentially 6'4".
Hot.
Well, yeah.
Well, Sam, I know
My
for a
wife's
fact is a
my
girl
wife's
who
5'8",
is
almost
6'1".
5'9", I think so.
I'm gonna say Shayna's a little bit taller than me, not much.
Yeah, she's almost 5'9", I think. So
Well, this 2-year anniversary special became interesting.
Well, no, this is important.
You
We're
invited
at the-
us.
guys, we're at the 2-year point. It's important for us to discuss that you need to think about relationship height in relationships because you're going to bend over to hug them a lot and kiss them. So it's a back thing. This is a serious, important thing that doesn't
really
get
is,
discussed
and as
enough
a-
about.
As a girl, if you find the person who's the right height that you like fit under their chin when you hug them, it's perfect.
Boom.
Well, I'm 6'8". Everybody fits under my chin.
True.
Ooh, I can't wait
It
to
is
hug
nice.
you, Nick.
Right?
It's a good hug.
I want a Mick hug
I'm-
now.
Is Casey
6'3",
trying to
I
You
get
know,
got-
at me
John, if you
tonight?
had been paying
I could
attention
snuggle
for
up
the
in
last
there.
hour and a half, you would know what was going on.
Yeah, no, today's 2-year anniversary is directed by Zack Snyder.
John, in
Oh, my God.
We will find justice.
I am the knight.
I gotta say, Mick, I met you a year ago, and if without you, I never would have met Casey. I never would have met Tim and Kathleen. And it's been a fun year. It's felt like a few years because of some experiences we had when we first met each other. But you got us here.
It was special, and don't you sully that.
You know what I'm really annoyed by all with the guests is Mick. If it wasn't for you, I would have never met Casey.
No, but I'm
okay
just
with
saying.
it. It's great.
Every
I don't
single
see a
person
problem with
keeps
that. What are you
saying that. I'm
talking
like,
about?
so is there a compliment into meeting me, or is it just that I'm the bridge?
No, we're just really glad that Casey's along for the ride too, because otherwise we'd ditch you by curbside. But
I'm so glad I got to meet you, Mick.
I can't wait to get one of those under the chin hugs from Mick.
I don't know how to change the domain name to the scenesnob.com.
Oh
my
But Mick is my Doctor Who buddy, and he needs to come back.
He will. Don't worry. He does this. Just give him a
He
couple
just has to
minutes.
fuss.
He just has to fuss.
I get it.
You know,
Toddlers
give
have
him
to
a
fuss
couple
for a minute.
So,
Goose
what wonderful
Fraba.
things were y'all
Goose
going to say
Fraba.
about me?
Goose Fraba.
So,
Well, I
Casey,
can't say any of them now because I can't see you blush. So.
let's get the Scene Snobs network going again, Casey. Since you're the
You
one
know what?
here.
It was a great time. I remember a couple years back when we did it. It was wonderful. Oh, he gives me hell.
I'm so sorry,
I'm gonna
Mick.
do this.
Can
There.
you have a
Kathleen,
network
you
with 3
win.
shows?
Face.
Casey.
Ah, it's all shiny and
seems
oily.
I
My
mean-
makeup artist is terrible.
Hey,
am
I'm not wearing any
firing
makeup
that guy.
tonight either. It's okay. We can do
Yeah, but you look stunning. You've got a natural glow
That was
about
for
you. It's
children,
not
damn
even
it.
fair.
LEDs. It's all good.
Mick is like the ghostwriter of this podcast.
It's all right, Mick. You can be with all of the poor little pad ones.
Zing. Oh, speaking of which, now that we have you here, Tim, and Jason and Kathleen all here at the same time, tell me, what is your best mode of murdering younglings? Best or
definitely
favorite?
lightsaber. But
Okay.
you have to get Darth Maul's, and then you just spin that sucker in a circle, and you just get all sides.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
See, I was
That's
just going to
nice.
play the long game and let him die of old age.
Ooh, you know, that's kind of sinister, though, because life will fuck him just as hard. I like where you're at. All right, Jason, what you got?
Oh, we're talking about fucking children heart.
Yikes.
Well, be gentle.
I'm
That's
not
actually
here.
not what we're having a conversation about. That was a
I wish
poorly
to be
used
excluded
term.
from this narrative.
Pop culture addicts does not condone or
And funny science fiction.
comply
has
with
nothing to
any
do
of the
with this.
views shared by the Three Geeks podcast.
Oh, don't worry. Neither does Scene Snobs. It's fine. We don't even know what we're saying half the time.
That's the best way to podcast is not know what you're saying. And afterwards, you'd be like, did I
Right,
just
and then
really
there's these-
say that?
Then there's these weird podcasts that have Google documents,
Yeah.
shared
What is
notes, and scripts.
I can't believe that.
What? I don't understand any of that kind of business. I basically just, Mick hits me up and he goes, "Hey, you're going to make it on time?" I'm like, fingers crossed. And then that's the show.
I'm
Just
flying in. We're gonna do it.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
That's what
Fuck
happens
it.
when you have a type A personality running your show, though. You end up with Google documents and Google documents and Google documents and so many Google documents.
Tim
Which is a
Tim is the
glorious thing,
Quentin Tarantino of podcasting. If you don't follow his script, he will yell at you.
Which is funny because he's the one who doesn't follow the script.
I've never gotten a script from Tim.
Yeah, I
We
know.
don't.
script is
It's
for
just the
everybody
people on
else.
his show.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no, the guests don't get it. It's just
all right.
me and Nick.
And
I
I've
guess we're
always
looking at
said
more
that
than me.
yes, we have a script, but it's more of an outline.
Right.
I-
That's
yeah,
what I would
no
like
way.
to see happen.
I posted that Office reference, the meme where Michael Scott's just like, sometimes I just start a sentence, I don't even know where it's going, and I just see if I get there. That is legitimately for 2 years how the Scene Snobs have done this.
But it's just kind of how I run my life.
That's how it is. That's the motto. Like, we just kind of see where it goes.
Just please don't offend too
Fair
many
enough.
people, and we hope some people smile. Good luck, everyone.
I feel like the only people we truly offend on this show are racists and everybody behind number 24.
Well, I think it's really important
no, I think
because
only 66 and below.
oh, strong.
65 is still good.
No, we're 64, Kathleen. Stop giving our space away.
It is not. Katie Couric is 64. I am looking at the list.
Oh,
Tim's like-
thing.
Tim's like, I just dropped 2 spaces. I didn't realize it.
I pulled up the list, Timothy.
I
Tim.
love it. I love it. I don't.
Hold on.
He doesn't believe. I'm gonna go back to complimenting
We're
me
getting there.
for a second.
Yeah, come on. Show us, Jason.
God dang it.
I just want to say,
Bask in
Mick,
the glow, Tim.
the little bit of time I got to do BTB with you is one of my favorite podcasting experiences, and it was fantastic. Oh, here's the list.
I think Kathleen's going to
boy.
need a new podcast. Does anybody want to take me on?
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah, of
after
course.
this point doesn't matter.
And Jason, I absolutely loved the fact that we had the opportunity to do BTB. I've loved being able to work with you, Tim and Kathleen. It's been wonderful. Jay, we've been on 3 Geeks. You've honored me with being able to be on your show. It's been a blast. I really appreciate you all. So thank you so much for these past couple of years and being the relationships we've built means a lot.
Yes.
Absolutely. I mean,
I
we're
agree.
family. This little circle right here, we stay in pretty good contact with one another.
And as the newest member, I am incredibly excited to be here. Like, I've literally only been podcasting since February.
Well, don't call yourself a professional or Mick will shit
No,
his
not at
pants.
all. I have no idea what I'm doing, and somehow
You took that. All right. I'm bitching for a moment. You took that so personally, Jason,
Right.
and you didn't even take up headspace. When I was ranting, you didn't even take up headspace, and you were the one that took that the most offensive.
I don't know
So-
where you think I took it offensive, because I've been
You
podcasting for 8
immediately
years.
messaged me and you were like, "Listen about those awkward pauses," and then you like went on you were talking about like jokes like that. You make little jokes. I'm like, I didn't mean you.
I know you didn't
talk
mean
about
me.
you. Now I am.
I've only been
No, I
podcasting
agree.
for 8 years. I'm not in that year bubble you were talking about. So I know you weren't talking about me.
Again, I'm not saying you, but I am saying it doesn't matter. There are people who've been doing this for 10 years who still suck.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, he didn't say it was you, Jason. He meant guys like me who have only been doing it since April.
Oh my God! Do I really
No.
have to do this too?
No, Jason, he was legitimately looking straight at me when he wrote it.
All right. Listen. I can't even get out of here right.
I love that you're just gonna keep storming out.
Yeah, he's just running away.
It's like slamming,
I'm
trying to
so mad at
slam
you.
the door.
Well,
I'm
we're the
taking
first
my
people.
balls. I'm going home.
We're the first
Honey,
people to
please.
come on here and roast.
I'm taking
him
my
a little bit.
StreamYard and I'm going home. Kathleen is part of a package deal with the video editor. Y'all just saying. That's why we love you.
I'm hip with it. What's up?
John, is that your way of saying that whenever Kathleen's on our show, you're edited for us? Because that'd be fantastic.
No, I
Kathleen,
think
you can
if
be on
I
every
offend
Sunday.
Tim enough and Tim decides he's done with me, whoever takes me gets a video editor.
The vibe is all of you guys are 12 and arguing over who's in charge and the parents leave to go.
That's what we want,
Not
Sam.
wrong.
That's the best.
They're not
point.
wrong.
You,
That's
that's kind of
true.
how
That's-
we roll.
That is
Actually-
tomorrow a Scene Snobs review. for
Oh,
sure.
I've got a question for y'all.
Actually,
All right, if we're
all
gonna
of
do
us
this
are
12-year-old,
like 13, and Mick's the 14-year-old, and he's
yes.
like, "I've been here the longest. I'm the oldest, and so
I'm
I
going
can tell
out."
you why you guys suck."
And Kathleen's just over here with you, but I'm the girl, so I'm supposed to be the mom. No.
And it's cool because I'm literally walking in going, well, I have bagel bites, or do we want pizza
like bagel
rolls, or do we want some Tang?
And it's
Yeah.
legitimately me
Ooh.
looking at you, be like, I don't give a shit. I'm going out. Get on my bike and ride across town.
I'm done with you nerds.
I'm smoking cigarettes and drinking over on the tracks with my thing that doesn't look as
Seriously,
good as
Jersey
Facebook.
is not that cool.
Shut up! It is cool.
It wasn't tracks; it was a scrapyard. You're going to drink by the scrapyard.
There's still train tracks. Train tracks do exist in Jersey. Just because you've seen scrapyards doesn't mean that train tracks don't exist. That's not how it
not
works.
just seen.
That's
It's because
not
I
an
saw like
association.
19 of them, bro, in
New
a
Jersey's
small
still better
area.
than Ohio.
I don't know. I've been to Michigan, and Michigan's pretty bad.
You've been to Monroe. That doesn't count.
It's in Michigan. Michigan was so bad. John didn't even book us a hotel anywhere near Michigan. We were 45 minutes away from Monroe in our hotel. Like, we had to take a bus to get to the place and cross border patrol and everything else. It was nuts.
That's
Sam Stanley
ridiculous. I
says,
do.
as a New Jersey native, it's so fun.
I love New
Jersey
Jersey.
has never been cool. Come on, John.
I mean, it's been fun, just not cool.
Excuse you, John Wass.
I volunteer to be in charge.
Absolutely, Radar. You can be in charge. So what are we gonna do? What's your favorite breakfast pastries, y'all? Are we eclair people? Are we donut people? Like, what is your favorite? I'm a quiche guy, so that's where I'm starting.
Cheese Danish. McDonald's cheese Danish was the bomb before they took it away.
What'd you say, Tim?
Breakfast quiche.
Yes.
Like, eggs and bacon and
that's
sausage.
Some spinach in there. Yeah.
I am definitely a donut fan. I love donuts.
I
would go more specific, but I don't need to go down that road because then you just mock me.
What do you have in your hand?
No one. Hey.
It's a Parasaurolophus.
Is that Ducky?
It's a Dilophosaurus. Not a Dilophosaurus.
No,
which one?
But is that Ducky
Parasaurolophus.
from
No, it's
Land
not.
Before Time? Oh.
It's just my favorite dinosaur, so it sits on my desk.
It's amazing, and you should always have a dinosaur. And this is a safe space. Never be afraid to go down the rabbit hole about your donuts.
Well, it's just because of the specific donut that I like that I'm sitting with all of you, and I know where this is going.
What kind of donut do you like?
Custard-filled Long Johns.
There's not a darn thing wrong with that
Jesus
because they are
Christ, I'm out.
fantastic.
They are most delicious. There are
Yeah,
just
of
so
course
many
they are.
horrible jokes that can be made about them.
Well, yeah, I mean,
That's what she
custard
said. But
filled
I have a
Long-
bunch of Long Johns over here as well. My mom picked some up from the bakery off in like Amish country. They're really good.
Those
Nice.
and apple fritters. Apple fritters are delicious.
Yeah, apple fritters. If only I liked fruit, though. Unfortunately, baked fruit has a weird mush thing that does to me. I'm done. Custard-filled Long Johns, on the other hand.
Okay,
That
so
was-
Tim, we need to have Mick on the show again, just so that he just like randomly pops in and out and goes all cranky Mick on us because it's fun.
I want to do another
No.
fundraiser because Mick is
Right?
so much
We need-
fun in the fundraiser. He just like
We
pops
need
into our
another reason
shows.
to raise money.
Especially when he
Listen.
gets tired and it's at the end of it and he's like, I don't give a crap anymore. I'm just going to jump in and say something.
Somebody
No,
else
because he
give us
started
a-
off, he's like, he started off like, I'm going to take a break. I'm so exhausted. I just need, and then like, blink. Oh, hey, and by the way, and then blink, he's gone.
Three Amigos is a
And then
great
you guys
movie,
are
and your
dumb
show
because you
sucks.
haven't been podcasting long enough. And then you blink and you go away. And then,
We need somebody to
Oh,
give us
God.
a cause to have a fundraiser for again.
Right? We'll find a reason.
Let me explain it to you. This is how this works.
there it is. There it is.
Listen, I mean, I understand that I talk a lot. I understand that I bring up a lot about podcasting, but I mean, number 24.
Well, I mean, it's not that you bring it up, bro. It's that you successfully managed to take the dead horse and once beateth, you managed.
So it was fun having a co-host while it lasted.
I mean,
But-
I could rip into that a
get
little bit,
destroyed,
Nick, and
and
about
they're
it,
being
but
compressed into powder, is being ground into
Casey?
the ground, and just
Casey?
smash them and
I
smash
hope
them.
when you get a wife one day, you think and reconsider on how to treat her on your anniversaries. Because if this is how you treat your partner on their anniversaries, it will be short-lived. You're supposed
My
to have
favorite
my
thing-
back, sir. My
Nick,
back.
if anyone is willing to stay with me for any period of time longer than 8 months at this point, I mean, it's over. I'll do whatever.
I like the fact that
What?
he was taken off screen, and when he came back in onto screen, he was still talking. He's like,
I
I
didn't
don't care.
even
Keep
notice you got
going.
kicked out.
Bring me back on. I'll talk about whatever, whenever.
I just like
By
to
the way,
always be at the
Casey
ready. I
also
just let the
was
mouth
also
go.
in Batman Begins.
So, Mick,
When I finally fought Ra's al Ghul.
you keep talking about where you are on that list, Mick, but that list was released before Pop Culture Addicts put out their first episode.
That's true. So
That's
what
And
you're
we're
saying
still
is,
listed as number 65.
so you're saying
just
that
tells
it's
you how-
tainted. You're saying that there's somebody's been thrown in there. Is it not true? Is
I
not
think
a real
everybody's
list?
been thrown in there.
The Mafia?
Are you trying
Is
to
it
tell
not a
me
real
that,
list? Is that what's
that
happening?
my name is not worthy of rank 65?
No one is ever saying that, Tim.
Kathleen,
Absolutely not. Your
Kathleen.
name is worthy of way more than that. Don't you limit
Kathleen.
yourself to a number. You're worthy of everything. You get the fucking sky. You
Hey,
deserve it.
Kathleen, guess
I'm
what
gonna
Tim and I
hug him
have in
so
common
hard.
tonight? Our co-host just shit on us.
I gotta say,
Hey, Mick.
Kathleen, don't
Mick.
take away the
Air
work
high
that
five.
Tim and his knee pads
I got your
did to
back,
get on
buddy.
that list.
Why are you high-fiving him? You and I are the ones that got shit.
All right.
I
fine.
asked for the
You
high
know
five.
what?
You left me high and dry. Casey threw her hand up.
Casey and I will start a show together.
Okay, I'm in.
Oh my
That
God,
would
what is
be-
sidekicks right now? Okay.
Sidekicks gone wild.
All All right, it's been a fun 2-year anniversary. I need to put a kibosh on this. Casey's mind.
What's happening
You can't
here is
have him.
that my co-host is effectively trying to get the hell away from me. It sounds like.
No, you've got a giant
can't have
Dachshund from
him.
Canada. I can't totally piss you off yet.
No, you cannot have Casey. I'm calling it now. He's mine. You can't have him.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is I'm taking applications for a nice thruple. So you let me know.
No, listen. If you're taking applications for a wife, that's one thing. Co-host,
No, a thruple. I didn't say anything about hosting another show. That would be outrageous and egregious, and I would never do it. Call me. But a thruple is a very different thing.
We've had a thruple in the podcasting community. It didn't work.
Well, that's not in the podcasting community. It may be from the podcasting community.
Hey, do you like long walks on the beach? I'm going to try to sell you here.
Oh, my God.
I do. I like long walks on the
know.
beach. I also, if I were a tree, I'd be a maple because I have a tough exterior, but I'm sweet inside.
Start doing
Aw.
Scene Snobs dating and have Casey.
And
be
you
the
are
first
beautiful in the fall, Casey.
Oh,
Stop it. Thank you. Not just when I fall, but in the fall. It's great.
Am I the only one here who has no clue what a thruple is?
threesome.
Yes, you are, Tim.
It's a
Okay,
couple
good enough.
with
All right.
3 people.
So it's 3 people, but all of them they share a relationship. It's like a combining.
But it's not a love triangle. A love triangle is different.
Right, because people are against each other. You're further away, but a thruppling is it's an intertwining.
No, I'm all good now. I caught up. We're good.
Do you need more description? Are you sure you got this?
So
Well,
basically,
listen,
when you come down at the angle, what?
There's only one thruple that's going to happen in this world.
Yeah.
Tim, don't ask your wife about being a throuple. She will probably frown upon it.
So, how did you become single? Well, after a couple.
I asked my wife for a throuple. She said no.
Watch Shameless in the later seasons, and you'll see a thruple example. I believe it. Listen,
Okay, then.
this has gotten haywire and out of hand.
I mean, that's what we're supposed to do.
You're welcome.
That we do
Well,
embrace.
you brought us in early. I put this on you.
Right?
I did. I really did.
Technically, we're not supposed to be here for
glad
3
you
more
did.
minutes.
No, I
So-
thought you were 9:30 to 9:45.
9:30 to 9:45.
But
Okay.
came in at
I have
9:15.
it right here in front of me, Kathleen.
Hey, look at you
Anyway.
reading. I'm so proud of you.
You give her the wrong
my
times on
numbers.
purpose.
I see my numbers. All right.
No, what time did I tell you, Jason?
9:15.
I had you were okay. So I wasn't wrong. You were 9:15. You just happened to sign on and be in the green room at 8:55.
Yeah,
I
no
can't
worries.
be-
3 go. You weren't wrong.
If I'm not early, I'm late, Mick. That's in my headspace.
So come in at 9:05.
I totally understand that.
I came in at 9:15. I was 15 minutes early.
Fair.
I can't even believe you people. I need
Tim's from an older
more water.
generation
This
and
is
doesn't
ridiculous.
always
I can't
understand new terminology. Where are you going? Oh no!
He's taking his ball and he's going home.
John's just
No.
picking on Tim for being old because
didn't have
for
it
once, John's not the
tilted
old
right.
one.
I'm going to be a
Yeah, John found out
I'm
that
gonna
I'm
be a
actually older
traitor.
than him, so
The
he's
effect
not
was
letting me
wasted.
live it down.
Well, I will tell you this, guys. We appreciate you coming on. It's been crazy 2 years, and already
Yeah, right.
Casey's trying to get stolen from me. I'm starting to realize this is not going to be a 3-go for me. This is going to be a 3-go for Casey to the point where it becomes a behind the music where he just decides, all right, I've grown bigger than you. I'm out. See you later. And then he goes off, and then he gets in with the wrong crowd.
Starts
And
doing
then
blow
And then he'll crawl
jerking guys
back
off.
to you, Mick.
No, and not that bad. Calm down. I didn't mean that.
No, I'm kidding. No, let's see. Where's it going with this? So what's my rock bottom, bro?
I don't know. It's just like
Your rock bottom is 3 Geeks podcast. You'll be fine.
Oh snap! Ooh, I'm so hurt.
Jason's like, oh no, my
No,
one remaining
Jay, you
two.
know I
I
love
just
you.
I just know the next time I do a live show, I'm not inviting Tim. Kathleen, you're welcome.
Jason needs some
you.
solve for that sick burn.
when do you do live shows, Jason? Is it on Sundays at 12 or is it at Fridays at 9 and then never show that episode again?
That episode was tough towards the end because John and I got on the phone later and I rewatched it. I'm like, What was the Montreal story? I have no idea what you were talking about.
Me, you're going with my. I had to say anything. You two just weren't talking. One was watching SmackDown, and the other one was just looking at websites. And for 2 hours, I had to talk.
We weren't
And
even
I had
off
to come up with
2 hours.
things to say, and then somebody would be like Montreal, and I'd have to Mad Libs that one together.
No, the reason I didn't share it
Ooh,
again on
Mad Libs on
Sunday is
podcasts.
because
That's a dangerous thing.
I was having issues getting it to share on Sunday from where I was.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Don't that was a I'm not gonna be on this podcast. That's silent. I might as well just talk then. That was me reading off an essay at some point.
And I'm sure it was riveting.
No, it wasn't. You weren't there. I needed you, clearly. I can't do this on my own.
Yeah, you can. You're doing
Yeah,
fine right
you
now.
absolutely can. You were doing great with the horror movies we should stream. I watched that.
Oh, that's pretty easy because it's just, hey, this is playing.
So it's still riveting.
Well, thank you.
Here's number 24 of all time riveting.
It was right up there.
You know, I can't tell if Mick is proud to be on this list or if he's joking about being on this list because sometimes it could go either way.
It's Mick. You'll never know.
Exactly. Thank you. I'm glad because Casey knows that. They used to say that on our old show. Like, you never know where I stand on things because I just talk about them until you're like, wait, what is happening here?
Yeah, and back in those days, we weren't like kind. So we didn't have the filters we do now. So it was really bad stuff.
You guys
Thank you, John. Thank you. Maybe I'll do that one day.
So because we've been just being buttheads and not actually being nice to you guys, congratulations on 2 years.
Thank you.
That's super exciting, even though I only have known your podcast existed since May.
I'll take it.
That's fine by me.
You
It really wasn't
awesome.
that great before then.
So I want to say this to both.
Did you write them a poem?
Cut him off.
I would not do that. Look at what he's doing. He's getting nice things about us. Go ahead.
So
I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever. No, but for Mick and Casey and Jason as well, actually.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself.
For Mick and Casey,
I'm
and
listening.
Jason
You
as
have
well.
my utmost attention, Tim.
And yet he doesn't stop talking.
I could see that kid being Tim. Like, I could see that being a younger Tim.
It's actually not too far off, I'll be honest with you. But no, in all honesty, when I was trying to figure out where I was going, what I was doing with a lot of things in podcasting, Mick and Casey, you guys helped give a reassuring hand and kind of help direct me with a few things. And Jason, you did the same thing as well. And so there's a reason why we're able to joke so freely with each other, because there is a relationship here. There is a friendship here. And, and so you guys are a big part of why I do what I do and how I do what I do. So thank you to each one of you for being such good sports and willing to take us under your wing when I was one of the new guys coming in off the COVID boom, looking for something to do, and not sure if I was going to be a podcaster for real or if I was just going to do it for a couple weeks until I got bored with it. But thank you for letting us kind of spread our wings a little bit and get used to the business and be there for us when I had, I'm sure, a metric crap ton of questions. And you were polite enough to answer them all. So to all three of you, thank you for that. You guys have been awesome resources over the last year. And I'm even more excited because right now for Funny Science Fiction, we've got some stuff in for Casey to do. He's doing some voiceover work for us, and we have our first little bit back from him, and I'm so giddy excited to put the final pieces on this.
It's really cool.
It's awesome. And I have so many more stupid things for you to read. It's not even funny.
Hey, bring them on. Bring them on, Tim. I love it. Let's do stuff.
So now I've got some stuff for you, and I'm just so excited to have the opportunity to work together, and the support that I get from you guys, all three of you guys, is amazing. So thank you for what you do. I'm glad you guys have 2 years. I'm looking forward to the next 10. So let's see what we do.
I'm not doing 10 years of this.
The only other closing statement that I have is that my mom always told me not to make friends on the internet. She was wrong.
No,
Wow.
no,
I,
guys are
she
great.
was
No, she
right.
wasn't.
Don't actually come visit us. We're fine here.
Oh yeah, no, you're safe in my computer. You can't
Yes.
actually hurt me from there. It's
Right.
all good.
Well, no, I wouldn't.
You can just hurt my
you.
feelings, but those are long.
I
I
would
would
never
never
do that
hurt
because
you
you're a
in person.
glorious human being who deserves to be just raised up and only sung praises of.
No,
As
this
with
is
you,
our
Tim,
night. I want
and
all
as
of the
with you,
praise.
Jason. No, I
And this
love
is
this
why
so
I want to
much.
steal him from you, Mick. I need
No, you can't.
Making
I need
Casey-
that self-esteem boost. I might just send Casey like daily.
Done. I will take your daily affirmations
Can't
because he
have you.
couldn't interrupt you. And you know what? I hear you.
She can't have you.
I want to finish what I was saying earlier. I think making Casey
I
that
want
was-
like a list
That
of
was
daily
funny. I'm
affirmations for
sorry.
Casey
That
to
timing
read.
was great. That was brutal.
Mick not only is a podcasting mentor, somebody I can talk to, but he helps me through personal stuff all the time. We talk about personal stuff back and forth, and I really like the friendship Mick and I have gained. And I cannot wait till the three of us get to do a live show together next year because I'm applying to more Comic Cons. I'm going to try to get something closer to Mick and Casey that I would love funny science fiction or podcast addicts to come, and we can all just rock that con because, you know, all
That
I'm
was
about.
such a cool experience.
I started podcasting to make friends, and so far I'm successful in that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
am
you've
a
lost all
wealthy
the
man.
geeks and gained like 45 more like podcasters.
I still have the geek.
No, those are still geeks. We're still geeks.
Yeah, yeah, he didn't lose geeks.
No, your podcast.
Pop culture.
You'll get there. Try it one more
Give up.
time. It's
I
only
know,
taken
I
2
know
years.
what the name
You'll
is.
get it.
I know what the name is.
Wheels
I
on the
can't
bus go
say it.
round and round.
I bring the
round.
geriatrics to the podcasting community. Like I have the people eating pudding listening to me. It's fantastic.
A show with just Captain and Casey would be like two ferrets high on meth trapping. Lots of noise and very, very confusing yet highly entertaining. You spelt not entertaining wrong.
And then Casey also is somebody who's helped me through personal stuff, and we've talked back and forth about personal stuff. Casey's doing a bit for the Three Geeks that I'm super excited for everybody to see. It's going to be the intro to our new theme song and everything, and I can't wait.
That's exciting.
Listen,
And just light, bright love.
But we're the only ones who actually roasted you guys. I just want to point that out.
no, that's true, but it was a healthy mix. I
Well,
will
yeah,
say
because
that.
we're friends. We should be shitting on each other. That's what friends do.
Right. If we're nice to each other, then there's something wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
I
If
have
you're
said
too
for-
polite, it means like you really don't like someone.
Listen,
Oh yeah.
No, exactly. I've said
You've
for a long
heard-
time, if I don't pick on you, it means I don't like you.
Bingo.
You've heard the expression.
Really went fun.
My show, Kathleen.
Sorry.
Zip that lip.
He's gonna boot you again. He's number
Hey.
24. Remember?
Hey,
Number
Mick,
24
how about-
on the
how about
greatest
fucking our
podcast
show,
of
huh?
all time in
Our
space
show.
universe.
Our
Yeah.
No, see
show.
how
No, no,
quickly
no,
he just
no,
throws you to the
Casey,
wayside too,
no,
Casey.
No, hey, Casey, quiet down. You have gotten so many accolades tonight. You can let me have one mess up by somebody on the show. One is okay. Kathleen, you can come back now.
You served your sentence.
That's why. That's
Like
how
you
you have
got-
to run a podcast. Once somebody starts saying something over you, you're just like, okay, you're out.
Mick's like a hockey referee. All right, you get 2 minutes for interference. Go sit in the box.
Yeah, it's
I don't know
constantly
what's
boxing
going to
people.
happen when I have to start meeting people in person again. It'll be I can't mute you.
Oh, I will put tape over people's mouths.
She's quiet in person. Kathleen's quiet.
All of a sudden,
Did you say I'm quiet?
You were quiet in Monroe.
Oh, that's just because I was incredibly uncomfortable. There's a difference.
That'll
Tim's like,
do
no,
it.
she wasn't. She never shut up.
my God.
She's not quiet.
Ferrets on meth? What?
Yes,
Two
meth
ferrets on
ferrets. You
Oh my
call
God.
them meth
Honestly, here's one of the
ferrets.
things that scares the ever-loving daylights out of me. My daughter's 14, and that's pretty much Kathleen.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Listen, here's what I'm gonna say. Kathleen and Casey cannot do a show together, just like Tim and I couldn't do a show together. You need the mix.
No, it's true. You got to be way better than like me, which is everyone.
No.
So actually, no, I work with
Shut
everybody.
up.
What are you
That's
talking
not the
about?
point. You
No, it's
need
great.
somebody
Everyone's better
who's
than me,
gonna
so
be-
it's easier that way. It's wonderful. That's why I work so well with everyone.
You
Yeah, you
need
can't have the
somebody-
two high-speed ferrets on.
Yeah, you can't have two high-speed ferrets running a show, and you can't have two like more subdued gentlemen doing a show.
No.
Get this
Say it right.
distinguished
You can't have
gentleman.
2 producers in the show and the talent running wild. You can't have it. You can't.
No.
The talent, you son of a bitch. Did you just call yourself the
How dare
talent
you
and be
insult
the
his mother?
producer?
He is
You
a son of a
voice acting
wonderful woman.
bastard. Oh my God. 2
need-
years in.
It's bad enough that not only did she come on, on a show with me and then, get their accolades as being the talent, but then she also got to be the eye candy. So all above, I'm just Tim.
Were you the eye candy at one point?
No.
You're
I thought
Tim.
Stash was.
Tim, you're still eye candy. You're just producer first. And being such a great producer makes you sexier in your own way.
I have to say,
son of
though,
a
Tim, it's
bitch with
really
the
not
producer
worth
thing.
being the eye candy. There is a hell of a lot of makeup that goes into that. It's
And a lot of
All
creepy
right.
people.
I don't know.
that
You look like you
talking
pretty
about
much just rolled out and nailed
Kathleen,
it. So
I'm
whatever.
recasting the producers with the Scene Snobs. I like it, John. I like it. All right. Actually, that would work. We could do that show.
Oh, I'd be. Oh, come on. Oh,
Tim's like, but I hate musicals.
I do.
I
I
see it.
absolutely despise them, but I would watch that.
Jason, you'll have to do.
Just to see Casey recreate Robin Williams' character.
There was no Robin Williams in the producers.
Or Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder.
Wait,
Will
which
Ferrell?
movie though? Because the Broadway
should go
show
with the
had
earlier
Matthew
one,
Oh,
though.
I was
Broderick in
thinking.
it.
I was thinking. What's the one with him and
The
Nathan?
Birdcage?
Is that the
You were thinking Birdcage, which would
Yeah, I was
also be
thinking Birdcage.
hilarious.
I would be in that
I
too.
would do that 100%. Are you
But
kidding me?
the
I could
Nathan
be
Lane,
Nathan
Matthew
Lane.
Broderick version of the producers.
I could be no.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the old one, Zero Mostel and Gene Wilder one is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Uma Thurman.
You could totally
All
be
right.
Uma Thurman. And then Jason's going to be the guy who plays Springtime for Hitler. It's perfect. I think we have this.
All right, I got to kick you 3 out because we're coming up on our time, and we got to give our final thoughts.
All right, guys. Love you guys.
so much. Love you. This
Thank
was
you for
amazing.
letting us be
guys.
on
Thank
here,
you.
even though we're
Mwah.
Yeah.
but
This is the perfect 5-sum
You guys
for a
rock.
podcast.
I love you all. You're
Yeah,
amazing.
take care, guys.
You guys
See you
rock.
guys.
Keep it up.
Well, Case. Oh, here we go. John says next anniversary, a very special musical episode.
Yes, I told you I want to do a musical episode, bro.
It can't be
I
the
will
anniversary
write it.
episode though.
The episode
can't-
before your anniversary. That's what we'll call the main title song. This main title track will be "Before Your Anniversary."
What about
before you walk away from me? Yeah, we're gonna do this.
We
thing.
got to do it. We got to do it on musical episode. We're doing this, but this is going to be produced properly. This isn't going to be just a throwaway. We are going to write.
We're gonna get the
songs.
people who did the Descendants.
We're going to write songs.
Who's the same one who did Newsies, by the way? Check it.
That is, I do like Newsies. I've always liked Newsies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we need to get Hugh Jackman to be in it.
Hugh Jackman must be in it.
Oh my god, I love it. Yes.
Do we get Zac Efron? I don't know.
We
Look,
do, just to be sitting in the room with us.
Yeah, but no, because that brings our value way down, bro.
I don't
Zac
care.
Efron's in the same room. My stock is shot. I'm not an attractive human being in the same room as that man.
You don't understand, Casey. I'm going to leave this room tonight. And when I leave this room, I'm going to get my notebook and I'm going to write songs for the Scene Snobs musical.
Songs from your heart. Yeah, we're going to do this thing. It's going to be glorious.
This is going to happen.
Oh,
and it's going to be brilliant.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the first musical podcast episode. And
the first song is "Why Won't My Mic Turn On?"
All right, I'll make an announcement because now, like, my brain is going a mile a minute. We've just.
What do you do in your first 20 minutes? Troubleshooting.
It's going to be the most minimalistic music there is because I can't play really anything well at all. So it's just going to be me strumming at things and just being like, music.
It's just going to be 4 bangs of different piano keys. You're going to be like, "Mwahaha, do you see? Do you
And
see?"
we're going to record this, and it's going to be amazing. We're going to have to sing it. I'll record the music and play it over us singing it on an episode.
Oh, God.
And then we're going to have to find people to come in and play different parts.
Valid. Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, Hugh Jackman.
Oh, my God, yeah. Hugh Jackman as Hugh Jackman.
Because he's amazing. I mean, I'm sorry, but that man's voice is... It's tough to compare. He's fantastic. I think, which is why I was so disappointed with Les Mis, because he crushed it. Anne Hathaway was fantastic, and then you have Russell Crowe, who just like there's the voice modulation of a fucking newt.
Listen,
So
Les Mis sucks. Create a Showman is where it's at.
what? First of all, you're a monster. You would rather be all excited for W.C. Fields, who was clearly just using people and hurting them, or Barnum Bailey, whatever the jerk was in charge of the Ringling
Huge
Brothers.
Jackman
Was he a
as Barnum
Ringling?
Bailey.
I don't
As
even
P.T.
know which
Barnum.
one he was.
Huge Jackman as P.T. Barnum was brilliant, first of all. All right. Oh, wait. What is it? Can your Patreon peeps be in it? Yes. 100% yes.
Dude, Patreon, anyone who's currently a anybody who signs up from this time to then, let's say May, from this time to May, we'll have a role, because in May we have to start practicing, because we're going to get this right.
No, Casey, you don't understand. This music will be written by the end of the month.
Well, then we're
Not
starting.
not well. And they will be short songs, because I'm not a long song type of guy.
That's okay. Send them my way, and I'm sure I'll find someone way more talented than me to just do it.
No, you're going to be in this.
Well, yeah, no, I'm going to physically be in it. I'm saying to write it. We'll find people who know music stuffs.
The greatest podcast, a Scene Snobs musical. John, I'm stealing that from you.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Don't be hating on the circus.
I don't hate on the circus. I love the circus. At the same token, the circus is pretty fucked up in the early turn of the century. All right, it was called the Freak Show. It's not like people were nice to them.
Actually, anybody Kathleen, anybody who joins up for Patreon definitely gets a role and gets a number in it.
And I also like the idea
word.
of you doing Patron too. So we're gonna do Patron on Patreon and then sing. This is
Tom
awesome.
makes really good beats for songs. All right. Well, now we got somebody. I'm gonna go with Marshmello though. I'm gonna hire Marshmello and Huge Jackman.
Yeah, we'll hit up Dead Mouse and see if he's cool. Just taking a little extra time.
John writes music.
Well,
I will
hello,
sing
John.
this shit.
And how are you doing?
No
John.
tequila.
John, I feel like we haven't spoken much recently, but you're looking good, buddy. Should talk.
All right. I like this.
Hit
I'm
me
so
up.
excited for a musical. Season 3, we're getting a musical episode. We're not going to jump the shark either, because there will be an episode where I physically jump over a shark.
I was
Don't
going to say,
worry.
is there... Wait. You're telling me we haven't yet jumped the shark? That is not
No,
yet transpired?
surprisingly, we haven't yet.
Wow.
I don't think. Tequila is what makes the singing good. That's true.
As long as you
Making
believe it.
margaritas.
Holler.
Margaritas. You're going to have to be in studio for that one.
Oh, yeah.
In the light. It's got to be. I'm going to write a song called Casey Comes Out of the Light. I'm coming out of the light. Or I'm coming out of the darkness into the light.
Yes.
And it's going to be amazing and beautiful.
It'll be
We're in
kind
a
of like Rapunzel's Now I See the Light, but also kind of like Iron Maiden.
What did we do in the last few minutes that we're in the third hour of the show and we have way more listeners than we did in the first 2 hours?
Because clearly we're funnier when everyone's tired.
That's true. Well, I know we have way more listeners, but I do.
Or it's sexy. Wait, is this sexy time? Do I need sexy time voice? Do I
Actually,
need to
let
say,
me just
hey,
say
everybody.
this.
Thank you, everyone who's tuned in and checked us out over these last 2 years. And we're really excited for the future and what we might have for you. So thank you again. And you stay beautiful, people.
Now, also, if you're all 8 of you who are watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and like this video.
Smash it.
We need people to see our musical.
Yeah, come on. This is for the musical. This isn't for us. It's for everyone else who needs to see this.
Yes. I'll tell you what, if we can get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, this musical will happen within 6 months.
Ooh, all right. No, if we get to it that plus, well, we should do it on a street somewhere.
Oh, we're going to film some stuff. Don't worry about that. It's coming.
Yes.
But it's going to be the greatest podcast, the Scene Snobs musical. I'm stealing that. So everybody who's watching, help us get to 1,000 subscribers. Tell your friends. And then we will do it. Or I'll even open it up so it doesn't have to be all YouTube subscribers. Or rate and review us on iTunes. One of those two or both. Once we get to one of those points, we will do it.
And remember, I mean, it's really important to, when you're getting on there and you're rating us, you can say whatever you want on Apple Podcasts. So please, if you want to put us down, or you have some insults, or if you have a funny quip or a strange memory you'd like to remember, throw in there, just go ahead. Just remember that's 5 stars, and then go ahead and fire off whatever you got.
I would prefer something nice. I don't want to be upset.
Oh, I don't take any of them seriously.
I know, that's fair.
Yeah, because I pretend you're all bots. That way I don't have to really associate anything with the comments. I'm like, oh God, because otherwise I cry.
There are a lot of bots
in
that, for sure. I do agree.
Especially on the Instagrams lately. Oh, they're everywhere.
Yeah, I know, it drives me crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I'm gonna say this because I feel I should say this, and not just because I feel I should say this. I want to say this. It has been 2 years. There has been a lot of hard times doing this show. There's been a lot of times that have scared me doing this show. There have been times where I didn't know if I should keep going or not. But the support of all of you who are watching or who are listening in the future or watching in the future, all of you, all your kind words, all the sweet things you guys do for us, has meant a lot, has kept motivated and kept me going. Having an awesome co-host and friend, Evan Casey, has been a huge motivator in doing this. He drives me nuts sometimes, but that just means that's why he's my brother. That's what we do for each other, and we've done for each other for 11 years now. And that's why it means so much to me. Trust me, friendships are important. Make sure you go tell your best friends they are your best friends and that you love them. I appreciate you, Casey.
I appreciate you, Mick. Thank you very much. I love you too, my friend.
Thank you, brother. It does mean, you don't know how much it means to me. It means the world. And I appreciate all of you and your love and support. 2 years is crazy. This was a dream, and I love doing it. I get to hang out with my best friend every week and just talk about stuff we love talking about. And now we're going to do a musical, which is just boggles the mind, but I love it.
Amazing.
I do want to say, not to take away from the sweet nothings, but next week, man, you got to come over. Halloween Kills comes out.
Yes, no, we're definitely going to go check out Halloween Kills. I don't have many more sweet nothings to give. I have said my sayings. I really do love and appreciate each and every one of you. It means so much to just be able to do something I'm passionate about, that I love, that I care about, with people that I care about, with people that I'm passionate with and about, and it's just awesome. It really is one of the coolest things, and I hope we can all just continue to press towards that amazing success so we can have a kick-ass, even better stories when we're podcasting from old folks' home. So,
that would be
love
amazing.
you all. Good night, and be good to each other. Thank you.
Couldn't have said it better myself, so I'm just going to finish off by saying thank you for 2 lovely years, and to many, many more. And also say, please, again, follow, subscribe. I do have to say that. That's a part of this whole thing.
Do all the smash, subscribe stuff.
Do all this stuff.
Whatever
Share
the
it
kids
out.
do. I don't know, you wacky people.
Let us know what you think and how you guys feel. Next week, we have a very special episode with you coming on. Gerard's going to be on. Frank Sabatella, the director of The Shed, is going to jump on. He's a friend of ours, and we're going to talk horror movies. So please jump in. I don't know what costumes we're going to wear next week, but it'll be fun. Like Casey said, I couldn't say it better myself. We love you. Appreciate you guys. Love you, Len. And we'll talk to you guys soon.